All right. I set this up fast. How are we doing?
Doing a Hawaii-friendly stream.
Yeah, for our non-contiguous United States people.
Well, I'm actually on the West Coast. It's 6 o'clock, so.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're in Oregon, you just got off work probably. Mom and Dad are talking about the miscarriage again. My God. I don't know if I've ever seen a professional game analysis person actually do the miscarriage metaphor. I feel like that would be like an old night bit for like Oblivion Remastered, because I don't know if you know, he really hates Oblivion Remastered. Which is cool, because I do too.
I've been kind of feeling the urge to play an Elder Scrolls game again. So I'm debating. I'm like, all right, I got options here. I can either do Skyrim, I can do Morrowind, or I can do more Oblivion. I've been wanting to do play the Shivering Isles again. And I was like, oh, I should play that, but in Oblivion.
Oh no! Please tell me it runs. Don't tell me that the Starfield update broke my Starfield game. I don't even mod it. How could it be broken? Anyways, no. What you got to play is Blades.
I already did. I played that a while ago. I even have footage of it.
Well, okay, then you're ahead of me on that.
I was playing that for a bit for the next Skyrim video. I've been preparing for this.
I think Starfield might be crashing my computer.
So I found out the root cause of a lot of the Dune Awakening crashes that I've been experiencing.
Oh yeah?
And just general system instability. It was my page files system settings, something like that. I had to go in and manually like bump it up. I figured 32 gigs of RAM would be enough for Dune Awakening and other Unreal games, but apparently not. So you have to like really bump up what Windows will allocate for your I forget what it's called exactly, like paging files, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, and that fixed it.
I know some people disable those because they take up a ton of space. Also, why is Starfield using 80% of my CPU?
All that AI.
Yeah, it's trying to load DLSS 5. Hang on, I gotta try to like clear up RAM and Jesus Christ. Okay, can I start the game? This is not a good sign.
You probably have to reinstall the entire game.
Hang on, let me open the task manager before. So yeah, there's a patron Starfield video. It's been out for a bit. It's probably not going to get publicly released just because it kind of feels right in a way. That video was like a salvage project. Okay, I get that you got to build shaders, but do you need 100% of my CPU?
Yes.
What was the first game that did the building shaders thing?
I don't know what the first game was, but I'm trying to remember what the first one I played was. Might have been Enshrouded, actually.
Okay. What do you mean store? I have the premium edition. I own Terran Armada.
You do?
Yes. Don't we? I thought
I don't
that.
think so.
Yeah, yeah, you do. It's in my library. So.
Oh. Oh shit, I had no idea. Really?
Yeah, that was part of the announcement that we didn't stream. We watched and thought about streaming, but didn't.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's in my DLC things. I did not know. Well, that's cool, at least.
Alright, so I gotta find... Oh, I forgot. Does Starfield not have preview thumbnails for saves?
I thought it did.
Sorry, I've been playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm used to certain quality of life features. But, so yeah, the reason I've been gone this time... Oh yeah, I got a convenient little save here that we can use. The reason I've been gone is I moved cities, which is kind of an ordeal. Alright, done with the Oblivion music. This stream is how I learned there's Starfield DLC. There are many, many such cases. Well, that too. Oh, I forgot. Starfield's weird. Yeah. How exactly do you... How do I do this without, sharing my entire screen? Studio mode. God damn it, I'm a boomer now. Okay, there's a studio mode button. I'm scared to press it. Let me make sure there's nothing on any of my screens that could dox me. Oh, that's what you're solving. I thought you were telling me that's how you, Starfield hates being streamed or something. No, we've had this issue before with Starfield. Okay. Then I could just turn it off. Cool. It's almost like they don't want it to be recorded. Oh my god. I can't say what I've played yet, but there is an upcoming sci-fi RPG that I was given like beta access to, and it looks so much better, and not just in like a fidelity way, but like an art style way, and so it's throwing me off to be like back in the saddle with Starfield. Anyways, this was my character for the video I made, Ray Sue. Okay, hang on. How do I make this jump? Yeah, is that... Well, is that out yet? Oh, well then what's the point of playing? I genuinely want to... I want to see, you know? I want to see what playing Starfield with DLSS 5.0 is going to be like. Yeah.
Your
Is that...
fragile body was not designed to...
Who has a 50 series card?
Under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and...
Yeah, why is Todd Howard taking, like, public relations losses shilling for DLSS 5.0? We can't hear private sessions? Oh, yeah, I see why.
Oh,
One of those
you know,
days.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask chat, like, if anybody can even hear me. Hello.
No, I'm just hanging out with chat. You're an you're an accessory here.
I'm a hallucination. I'm an AI hallucination.
I'm about to cheat because I don't like I don't want to play this.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I would do. We need to get to the good stuff. We need to get to the DLC.
Wait, he's already out here?
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this'll be fun.
Now be free to travel to constellations and borders without Crimson Fleet interference.
Thank you for unlocking the fast travel, Vasco. Alright, so do you know anything about this Starfield 2.0?
Well, they added flying between planets in real time.
Right.
They added new POIs, new weapons. There's that like that new weapon upgrade system
Right.
with that new material, a new resource, X Tech or something like that.
Which is just a clone of Watchtower, but go on.
I don't remember anything else. I can bring up.
Now I'm wondering, how do I... You can travel directly from the missions tab. Select mission... Oh, right. It's tutorializing.
Added additional quality tiers to weapons and suits.
Polygon's article, Starfield's biggest update makes the game better in every single way. Meanwhile, IGN is like, bro, I don't know if it's even fixable. That was crazy. IGN, for whatever reason, they just have an axe to grind with this game, and I don't blame them. But like, it's weird that they're honest.
I think they're trying to get ahead. I think they're
it's the safe
to,
consensus thing because everybody's making fun of this game again.
Yeah. There's rank 4 legendary effects for weapons and suits.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Added upgrade modules. These can be installed to improve one attribute of a weapon or suit. New weapon skins. Buildable ship optimization terminal. The player can spend X Tech to improve several attributes of their ship.
That's Watchtower. That's why I made the thumbnail just like them crossing out Watchtower and making it their own version. Did they release a DLC or some shit? They released a Starfield 2.0. So I'm gonna keep calling it Starfield 2.0, which is funny because Starfield fans are like, who watch every like, they watch more Todd Howard interviews than I do, are like, no, he said to the one guy on Funny Games that it wasn't actually Starfield 2.0, but he's the only person who thinks that. What's weird
Added
is
ship equipment schematics. The new equipment can be added to the shipbuilder after it
The
is
water
discovered.
quite aesthetically
I-
pleasing,
Interesting.
or so
yeah, that's
Barrett
something
has
that I
told
pointed
me.
out in the original
New
video.
Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
New Atlantis should invest in nuclear energy.
Legendary enemy modifiers. Legendary enemies can now appear with new modifiers that
no.
make them more challenging.
It's happening again.
What is... Oh, what the fuck?
The pile
Oh,
of
it-
the pile of trash that follows me
Invasion
around is
colonies
already
city.
happening on this. This is like basically a new save. What the fuck?
Entity, an ultra-
How is this happening again? If you didn't see it on the Shattered Space stream, we were haunted by a ghost that was like a pile of trash that followed us around everywhere.
The other members of Constellation. They will be. Captain, everyone will be.
Added legendary enemy modifier settings into gameplay
I don't care.
options.
Please just let me play the game. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't care. Fuck off. I just want to play the game. Fuck off. No.
So Pat,
Stop.
they
Shut
did
up.
they did
Shut
add
up.
new gameplay options.
Vasco.
All statements made.
I thought. Well, yeah, we knew
Players
that.
can adjust when they start
we had-
appearing.
Shut the fuck up.
But that
Let me
didn't
play the
happen.
game.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the quantum entanglement device, so you can transfer items between Unity.
Interesting.
Give me the skill magazine.
So Starfield 3.0, you can go back to previous universes.
Whether it happened or not.
Really?
Calling it now.
Oh.
I just
I was gonna say, I feel like that's not gonna happen because they were going desperately in the opposite direction.
it's probably not even technically possible.
Expect us to believe in fairy tales.
If this is the greatest
It would
mystery
be like,
in
do you know how many
history,
fucking
why couldn't it be
quests are
part
gonna
of the
break from
ultimate
that?
mystery?
Just let me play the fucking game!
Can we please focus? Noel.
They should have fixed this.
think
This
it's
is what
time
should have been
to
in the thing. I don't care. Let me play the fucking game.
We know the
Starborn
artifacts
powers
we
can now be
have
upgraded with quantum
pieces we
essence.
already have move when they're in close
Quantum
contact.
essence can now be added to the
Now,
favorites
add
menu
this
for quick
new to the
access.
two we
Oh yeah,
already
that was the
have.
thing that was like you don't have to do New Game Plus. Is like you can just farm Starborn.
Starborn ships now reward the player with quantum essence when destroyed. How often do you even come across Starborn ships?
Oh my God, that's it.
Pretty
There it is.
often. They're like
Look at how it's coming
they're like the
together.
dragons of this game.
That energy that's
Oh,
going
right.
no
Yeah, yeah,
one
yeah.
else
After you,
settled systems can do that.
It's,
This is like a-
where your problem is probably that you skip so many orbital phases that you never
Yeah.
see the Starborn.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Yeah, it's like
An
after
intelligence
after
inside the
Earth, I think they start
Still
spawning.
2,000 credits
I think
for
the problem is that like the period between when they start spawning and when I enter the Unity was like
Wouldn't be
an
exciting
hour.
Short.
now, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less than that, honestly.
But
Yeah.
what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Yeah, are you gonna let me play the game? Alright, I'm in. Tell me
You
what
should
happens
take some
next.
time. Come find me when.
Come find me
and
when
you-
you're
Added
ready.
the-
Okay.
In addition to.
Added the database menu, which allows for better location,
Thank you.
resource,
Fuck
and recipe
off.
tracking based on characters' knowledge of the settled systems.
Pat,
That's
level,
cool.
Level your warlock to 70. The guild needs. Okay, I've made a save after this so that if I ever play this shit again, because like this doesn't matter. Like I have character traits, but that doesn't matter because of like this is what I love about Starfield is that because nothing matters, you can just not care. Like you can change your character appearance. Okay. How do we play the game? Firstly, let's check the gameplay option.
Added outpost quality of
What?
life improvements, such as shared outpost container, allowing players to house
No. They
and
fu-
access inventory from
no.
across locations.
Oh no, they didn't watch my video.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Well, in my video, I talk about how like the gameplay options menu is this really cool new system that they added, and
Mhm.
they've like just stuck a giant brick of shit on top of it, to- which is covering up where the actual like
Oh. Oh,
Like, so these are the good options here. This is like,
Yeah.
this actually transforms the experience. And by the way, it came out a couple years ago. And then it's like, this is like controlling how often certain modifier types appear.
yeah, yeah.
Which is like, why do I even have control over that? But okay. All right, so I'm going to set increased incursion.
Because it's probably not balanced.
Probably. So that's not a good sign. Actually, keep this shit. The frontier sucks, so keep this on normal. Weighted ammo. This is a good change. Carry capacity. This doesn't really matter. Vendor credits. Medical item healing. Food healing. I mean, you can watch the video for my opinion on all of these. Like, food healing is really dumb because it just disables a mechanic in the game. Turn afflictions on because afflictions are actually pretty fun. And then these are from certain mods.
Mods or creations?
Creations. What mechanics does it disable? Well, so like in Starfield, there is a skill called gastronomy that's about like making food, but most of what this does is just heal you. It's like, so like otherwise food is just shittier chems, and you don't need a perk to upgrade chems. So it's like if you disable food healing, you pretty much remove any reason to ever upgrade your any skills related to food. There's another one somewhere. Nutrition, yeah. Like this perk makes food more effective, but there's not really a point to it if it doesn't heal you.
The well's been having brownout.
Alright, so let's just go to space.
There's a new vehicle, the Moon Jumper.
Oh yeah. I don't really have money for. I should spend all my credits now on like upgrading the Frontier. Oh, but upgrading the Frontier sucks because they designed the ship to like be at the very edge of like, you know what I mean? Like if you put an engine upgrade on it, the Frontier
Oh
just breaks.
yeah, the whole
It's like,
yeah.
you're gonna need 2 more landing gears, which you can't fit anywhere on the ship. You're also gonna need to upgrade the reactor. By the way, this is the like most powerful small reactor that is in the game. It's like you can't upgrade the Frontier without like sitting down for 30 minutes in the shipbuilder.
Yeah, it just becomes like a total rebuild sort of situation.
Well, you've been asking about this. The Fallout New Vegas has no dungeons thing. When you get to like the end game of Fallout New Vegas, you realize that there's not really any respawning dungeons like there are in Fallout 3. So it's like I was pretty much out of stuff to do to like test my build.
That's why you got to get mods and stuff. You got to get like that Frontier mod and all those story mods.
Yeah, this is really, I'm really immersed. I'm glad that this is just throwing it in here first thing. It's just like, here's a text prompt, because this makes it feel really well integrated into the game to have just a text prompt pop up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use cruise mode to explore the free lanes, which is the space between planets in the solar system. What a dumb name for it, free lanes. Because free lanes implies that there's just limited lanes of travel to get between planets. You can enter and exit cruise mode by holding T while in space. You adjust the speed with the throttle, left shift to accelerate. Cruise will automatically disengage when arriving at free lanes encounters, but not at planets or moons. So you get forced into encounters. Engage autopilot to automatically navigate and arrive at any location.
Oh, okay.
So I want to...
I was gonna say, like, it doesn't stop when you reach your destination. That sounds really stupid. But
There doesn't seem to be a speed indicator.
I think it's on the left there. Oh wait, no. That's just your.
Yeah, it's a speed indicator on the left, but there's no like. By the way, it's you're going, 200,000 meters per second or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's cool. Oh no. By the way, guys, Shattered Space. Recommended level 35. I'm glad that this is as jank as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's cool, but like with the Jeep, it's answering criticisms that I don't really care about.
Well, I just feel like there was better low-hanging fruit, like a combat rebalance and an economy rebalance. Like, there was a lot they could have done without having to just, do something like this.
I feel like rebalances of those things are more important than
Because there's a lot that could just make the game, a functional game. It's like, with the amount of time and effort and stuff that they put into doing this, making just this, they probably could have overhauled like the entire game. They probably could have done Starfield 2.0.
But the thing is, like, nothing they make that was Starfield 2.0 is gonna redeem this game, because somehow it has a worse reputation than Fallout 76.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Alright, so I'm gonna try the autopilot. I've aimed at a sensor contact. So I press space, turns the autopilot on. I still control how fast I'm going. You get, like, you can move around a little bit, like... Is this spite? Oh wait, no, we're going way faster, okay.
Well, I think they said that, like, planets have, like, gravity wells and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, like, it was super slow at the start, was my thing.
Yeah. So that's probably what it was.
I mean, it's neat.
Yeah,
It's definitely better than, like, just a shitty mod implementation of the idea.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I think I know this encounter. You pick it up. Oh, my cargo hold's full. Is this not the trap encounter?
And sometimes nothing at all.
Yeah, so is this just nothing happens?
There's loot. There's shipping containers.
What's really funny is every time I stream Starfield, Bethesda gets really unlucky. This game's not the shit to play off air, but it's like it's random chance.
Yeah. Bethesda truly is cursed.
Well, yeah, like they should have abandoned this.
Yeah. So what do you make of them saying that Hes 6 is now in full production? Like,
well, so like it's grammatically correct to say that, like, and it has been for 2 years.
yes.
That's what that could mean. But the implication in hearing the news now implies that it wasn't before.
Yes. And that's interesting.
Well, yes. Yeah, so
Where
like,
did that...
You made the point that... Oh my god. You made the point that it could be like a positive sign. It could, like, they learned that the game's kind like Starfield was kind of shit, and so they just like scrapped whatever they had for Test 6 and started over, which would be a good thing.
Yeah. That's like the only news that would actually give me hope for Test 6.
Yeah, like unironically announcing that they just started the project over would be better PR. Hey, look, another DLC that's like just forcing itself on me.
Jobs aren't coming back, but Reliant Medical, Archmite.
It's like it's like they just forget, right?
Yeah, like we've got to learn this lesson over and over. What's on the frontier that's taking up the like entire cargo hold? I'm gonna sell all of Barrett's possessions.
That's all right. He'll never be on the ship again.
It's a bunch of weapons. Well, I'm glad this part of Starfield hasn't changed.
Was Barrett selling weapon? Was he an arms dealer? Is that how they make their money?
I mean, that's how you make money in Starfield.
Plenty of havoc. Okay, no problem.
All right, I'm just gonna put down the money. Oh wait, it's 25,000? I thought it was 10,000.
Just use a fucking cheat.
Yeah, what's the? Is it
I
still
think
F?
F, yeah.
Our investor visits are the key to making
Hey,
Bulgaria a
what can I
place
do for you?
that works again.
Okay.
So again, I'm showing this off again. I think no, actually, I already had the vehicle when I last played it. So this is the vehicle system that they added. You buy it, okay, 25,000 credits, and then you just ignore this. Wait, where's my? I don't see the new vehicle in here. Is it on the
People want to live again.
Is it on the Creation Club?
living here just fine.
No, it's added in the patch.
I have security work to get back
Oh. I mean, thanks for the free coffee, but it's like.
This is reminding me of a bug that I have in a car mechanic simulator where sometimes I'll be like working on a part and I'll go to take the part off, or I'll go to put the part on, and it has like a ghost image, right, when you have to put a part on.
Right.
But like it won't let me put the part on, so then I'll switch to taking the part off and it'll take the ghost off and give me the item. It's like, I'll be sitting there, it's like, oh, this is like a $3,000 supercharger that I had to buy. Then I go to put it on, it's like, wait, what the fuck? And then I get one for free. And it's like, well, thanks for my money back, I guess. But
yeah, so I'm just gonna look for a POI. I'm here to play the game.
are those cliff racers? I mean, this is definitely one of the better looking planets that I've seen.
Yeah, that's why it's in this first system. Okay, so surface map. Because they needed an update to add a map.
Mm-hmm.
This is a POI from a creation.
Let's see, what else did they add? They added a new player house. Is that like a asteroid player house? That's what this is. Oh, the Colony Wars action figures. How could we have forgotten?
This buggy handles like the Mako, but they didn't design the map like the Mako, so... Actually, the buggy, it's got issues, but it's not as bad an implementation as you probably heard. What I like about it is that the performance changes based on the level of gravity on a planet. So you have this dichotomy where on low gravity planets it can basically fly, but it doesn't get a lot of traction, which makes sense. And then on high gravity planets, the little boost up thing doesn't work very well, but you have really good, you stick to the ground really well, and that allows you to build up acceleration. But it's still like, it's good for, like, again, it doesn't come off like it's a mod. And I feel like that's the only, like, praise at this point that you can give Bethesda.
Okay, what is this? Added always show landing camera setting for those who want to see their ship land at known locations. So,
So like, when you have an outpost, that disables the camera landing animation.
yeah, you just like...
So I guess if you want, you can rewatch that animation every time you land at your outpost, which sucks.
Yeah,
So this is a new POI. It's a civilian outpost though, but this is probably where you're going to be like, oh, I've seen this place before. Okay, I'm not as familiar with all the civilian POI places, but this seems new. I've not seen it before.
Yeah, I don't recall ever seeing this one.
Okay. High difficulty, probably a bad call for the stream. The Xenos being a threat? Does it drive better than the Death Stranding truck? No.
Okay, added new dungeons, space encounters, and points of interest throughout the game.
Yeah,
so
they had that in the direct, that there was like new POIs. So there was somebody on Twitter who was like, well, actually they added new POIs, and it's like, you haven't, I know that you haven't played the game enough to actually gauge how much of an effect that has.
Yeah. Well, when they said, like, POIs can mean so many different things, but the fact that they actually explicitly say dungeons here and space encounters, it's like, you guys should have said that in the direct, because they just said POIs, and it's like, well, the range of POIs in Starfield is very, very, very wide.
Yeah, there's like a billion, so I know this POI was already, there's tons of like pipeline places that would show up.
Yeah. Wait, okay. Adjusted the distribution and cooldown timers for placement of points of interest on planets. There is a cooldown timer?
Yeah, so you wouldn't see the same thing over and over. I think it didn't work.
Yeah. Photo mode poses for Rev 8.
So how do I get this? Because I've already done this POI, so I don't really care to see it. How do I get it on the cooldown timer? Is it just, it's spawned in, so now it's on a cooldown timer and I won't see it again for a while? Or
it's probably
do
like...
I have to go inside? Because the issue
maybe it's like when you discover it?
Well, the issue I foresee is like, so if I don't go over to this POI, which I've done before too, or at least it looks really familiar. Does this POI also go on the cooldown, even though I didn't go over to it? Or, like you said, is it discovering it? Do I have to go inside it? I'm gonna poke my head inside.
Clear it?
Ooh.
That would be awful.
Yeah, imagine like the only dungeon that's off cooldown is like the cryo lab. Because I refuse to clear it.
Improved loot found in containers with expert and master level locks. reactive equipment. Resolved an issue with... Oh, okay, that's just a bug fix.
I will never get over the guy that charges you with a screwdriver in all of these games. Fallout 3 like really one-shot them. Hello? And yeah, SSD is still required. Yeah, it's really funny running this game on an a hard drive because of the sound gets bugged, among other things. It's not just that like, oh, the loading screens are really long. The actual game itself breaks because it's not able to like stream content fast enough. Look at this. I'm getting pushed back because with the gameplay settings, the medical item healing is slow. It's not like instant health potions.
There's no way this is the full patch notes. That was surprisingly brief.
They did a 20-minute direct, which it's like, I've always wanted to make a video making fun of Starfield Direct, but it feels weird. It feels like it would just be the Harvey Birdman meme of someone checking the calendar and being like, it's 2026, why are you talking about the Starfield Direct? Okay, so I still have space to retreat back to if I get pushed off this corner.
The Terran Armada DLC also adds the new incursion system. These can occur almost anywhere in the subtle systems and are both a key part of the DLC storyline, as well as repeatable content with great loot to collect. You can see where the Terran incursions are on the star map, so the choice is yours to avoid them or take them head on. Think carefully before you jump in, as nearby Terran technology can prevent you from quickly jumping away. Interesting. Wow, you can't
What
just
if I
jump.
get stuck?
Yeah.
What if I get
You'll need
trapped
to
in the
get-
encounter?
You'll need to get far enough away or shut down the incursion to successfully grav jump. Be aware, there are encounters out there that can pull you out of cruise
What
mode.
the hell is up with this guy? Why does he have so much gear? This might be my fault. I don't know if it's enabled. I had made a mod for testing purposes that makes it so that there's a 100% drop rate on like spacesuits. So that might be my B. Oh no, I'm early in the playthrough, so I don't have any like way to treat afflictions. I came here to loot their kitchen, and I'm not even like being ironic. So I can just go to space and experience the incursions, right? That's the rumor.
I'm reading like their web page right now. I'm reading how it actually works. A new threat has entered Settle Systems, believing themselves to be the true children of the Terran Armadas. Remember the blah blah blah.
I mean,
The new
so like,
questline
so far this
is-
is just Starfield.
woven into the fabric of the settled systems. When the Terrans first arrive, their motivations are unclear, but the fate of the war against the Terran Armada will have consequences. Now all Terrans live in the settled systems. Yeah, but how do I, like, start it?
Just play the game.
God, you guys are complaining about how
A
some of the-
subtly woven in DLC content.
You guys are complaining about the DLCs that just insert themselves from the start, and now you're complaining that you can't figure out how to start the DLC. Oh, Grok, I have a question for you.
Time to kick back and watch the game play itself. No, seriously, this is how this works.
Okay, so step 1. Complete the early game main story quest, The Old Neighborhood.
What?
Step 2. Reach a major city. Step 3. Listen to the SSNN broadcast. Locate a...
I like the blur filter
an
to try to cover up that there was nothing there.
terminal or speaker. Simply walking near it will trigger a report about the hijacking of the luxury liner, Opulence of the Stars by the Terran Armada.
So I have to do the first quest.
After listening to the full broadcast, the first mission, Attack of the Terran Armada, will automatically be added to your mission log. Okay.
They added half of the requested feature Starfield 2.0. Well, okay, so I'm gonna break it to you. Unless there's some savant of modding, there's never going to be seamless landing.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not, that's not going to happen in this engine. And that's fine. I don't care about that. Because if I want that, I'll just play No Man's Sky.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't the thing that made Starfield bad.
Jumping terms, but it's not just. I'm going to be. We'll need to head to Mass and listen. Every member of.
Man, I can't wait for DLSS 5 to make Sarah Morgan a thought.
Todd, please give me DLSS 5. I am your most loyal soldier.
It would be funny if, like, DLSS 5 just gives, like, all the females just, like, bigger breasts and bigger asses.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it already sounds like the Chud filter. Alright, so we're gonna do a little speed run here. Kinda don't want to go to Mars, but you know. Starfield will be good. Well, I'm sorry, that was the previous video. You can subscribe to me. It's also on the Discord, but that's kind of just a, you know, whatever. But you can watch the new Starfield video. Okay, so Neptune.
3 hours. 3 hours of new Starfield content.
Yeah, it's mostly just like a
Available
mechanical
now.
analysis of like, okay, we all acknowledge the narrative sucks. What if you played it as a dungeon crawler? How good is it? Because that was how I played Rebellion, and I had a decent time.
Well, you did talk about Shattered Space too in it.
Yeah, but like, I was mostly just like, this is not what this game needs.
Yeah.
I feel like I would remember if it was in Uranus's orbit. Wait. Okay, possibility 1, they fixed it. Possibility 2, I'm misremembering how you do it. Fix it in quotes. Wait, okay, no, hang on.
It was Neptune.
You have to... I think you have to get the information. But you can skip the, like, Venus section. Oh, god damn it. We gotta go to the mast building.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Sorry, this is a bunch of loading screens, but it's a bunch of unnecessary loading screens.
This is not Starfield's fault.
I mean, it is Starfield's fault. I shouldn't have to do this. Plot twist, you can just get Watchtower. It's cheaper and it's better. Probably, well, probably better.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course.
I have something.
This is
for
what...
you.
This is one of those things where it's like, I said in the Morrowind video, like, I liked Contraband as a system, and they're like, cool, make an unskippable Contraband segment every time you fast travel to a core system planet.
It's just like, there's always the monkey's paw. It's always there.
So I'm just putting this out there. I bought a green screen, and I want to make a video that's like, just talking about like the state of Bethesda and kind of what I think they should do for Elder Scrolls 6. And it's not just like, oh yeah, make Morrowind 2, because I live in reality. I know that they can't just make Morrowind 2. I mean, they could, but they have to make Skyrim 2 as well. That's what TED 6 has to be. I think it would be cool if, like, they peeled off a smaller team and made, like, a harder core CRPG with just using the same assets that they're making anyways for TED 6. But it's not going to happen.
Another.
Maybe later.
All right, all right.
It's a game we.
Come on.
Here's what I got for you.
The Soul System.
He's Martian.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Soul system.
You mean hitting the bar?
Hey, nothing wrong. I'm serious about that.
Look, I saved a few menu things.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
I was thinking like it would be funny to do a Channel Awesome style skit, just like a random video, and then never acknowledge how bad it was. I need to have my wall moment.
Do you have to go to Sidonia after?
I think so, because there's no way you would know. Are you saying I should try to go to Neptune?
Yeah, I think it. I'm
okay, hang on.
pretty sure.
I will hard save here.
I think Mast was the gatekeeper.
I think it's the bar, but you could be right. Nope, you were right.
Hey.
Where do you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
Imagine if they did patch this.
It would piss me off to no end.
Get ready.
Because they did patch the fucking you can buy a ship to get out of the intro.
Yeah.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd
It's like, alright, fuck it.
to respond.
The 3-hour Starfield video is going public. I'm going to add a little bit to it actually, just to complain about this.
No, I don't have to aim. I can't kill him. He's essential.
That's it. Start the docking routine. Come on.
If this game was cool, you could blow up Moara's ship, because it's not like it's going to destroy the artifact.
Yeah, exactly. You just blow it up and scoop up the artifact.
And then Sarah's like, what the fuck? You have to like convince her that it was a mistake. That's if Starfield was a cool game.
Listen, babe. I'm changing, alright? I'm gonna be a better man.
What's the line? In the future, you're gonna be looking back at this and wondering what we were even arguing about.
I think you're being a little overdramatic.
I wonder where the guy is. I wonder where the enemy is. I think I got all of them. I think I can pretty safely enter the next room without having any... Oh my god, there's one more. How did I know? gameplay. Freelancer is a better Starfield, which is a remake of Wing Commander Privateer from 1993. That's the... I mean, that's pretty much Private Sessions' video is like, this has been done, so... Why? There's no excuse. It's not as, like... It's not groundbreaking anything unless you just have no memory of the prior industry.
What? You guys...
We've heard stories.
So...
It doesn't play now.
So you're saying Hey, I'll trade some... Hope you figure out...
Good work.
Man,
Let's get back to the lodge.
the disabling of the conversation cameras really does. It
Help a
really
lot.
helps the conversations.
Yeah, like, even though we're skipping through them, like, it's so much more enjoyable. I even think, like Fallout New Vegas would be better for it.
Mm.
Okay, so... What was it after this?
Um...
I have to complete the old neighborhood, and then you said there's a, like...
And then you have to go
billboard?
to you go to like one of the news broadcast billboards in like New Atlantis or Kilo City, and there should be a broadcast that's playing that will then automatically insert the quest to start the Terran Armada.
Is this the Artemis 2 live stream?
Hell of a
Can someone
city,
tell me
isn't
why
it?
none of the science channels I
Nowhere
follow
else
made
like it in the
videos
galaxy.
announcing that we were doing a moon mission?
Really, none of them mentioned
I
Artemis
your
2?
service, Captain.
Well, I'm sure they've, like, mentioned it offhandedly, like, oh yeah, there's the
didn't.
upcoming, but none of them made a video like, hey, go watch the fucking rocket launch.
Yeah, even my parents were watching it. I heard them watching. I was like, oh yeah. So then I just found a live stream and watched it. It was cool.
No, it's a waste of money.
You've earned
The US
this.
government should not be investing
Welcome
in
to
space exploration.
They should be investing
What are you
it
going to
in
do? By the way,
insert
I'm not sitting, and I want you.
next war here.
Fine. First,
We got a
there's
ceasefire.
also, and last but not, Noel.
A courier from
Week 6
that's
of the 48-hour operation.
Talk to you later.
Mhm.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters
Whoops.
available to you.
Sorry, Vasco, that was a negligent
Now that
discharge.
you are also, isn't Captain, I will
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble a lot of the time. Everyone just sort of
A
accepts
mod
he'll be
that
fine.
increases Vasco's lines by like 3
I
times.
see the doors are still broken.
I mean that bug's
here.
never going away.
There's something
That's a
we need to
creation
discuss.
engine staple.
I don't want to do the Trackers Alliance. Can you fuck off?
Got a minute to chat?
No.
You should just disable her.
Something you need?
Actually, because there is new Trackers Alliance content, it would probably be a bad idea. Need to swing by the medical clinic and get my gunshot wounds tended to, because there's lasting implications of combat, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I love in New
I'm not
Vegas
feeling that
is I love the... Is it in Fallout 3? Oh god, this is embarrassing. I love the limp animation when you have a gun out.
Welcome to
Like, when you're
Yeah,
walking
that's in
with a
Fallout
limp.
3. Yeah.
Sometimes I can feel other people's emotions so strongly, it can be problematic.
How can I help? Oh my. I can't say you won't. Here you are, all right?
Yeah, Ray
you
being an
certainly
empath definitely tracks.
Oh, no, absolutely. That was purposeful. Okay, so I need red and yellow affliction treatment stuff. You do technically need purple too, but it's not as big a deal. And then doctors don't buy guns. They're like one of the only merchant types that don't buy guns.
What is this? CVS sells cigarettes. Why can't you buy guns? So you don't need antibiotics as badly.
Then I realized my tank sprung a leak. I'm stuck.
I mean, in a setting with race-changing surgery, what would it take to redeem Starfield in the eyes of the public consciousness?
Oh, in the eyes of the public consciousness?
Yeah.
They'd probably have to pay off a bunch of content creators to start making positive content.
They've been doing that. It isn't working.
They haven't been paying them enough.
They haven't paid us.
Where's my check? Where's
I
my
know.
check, Todd?
Patrician Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future.
Todd,
Apply
listen.
today, the nearest
Our price is actually very cheap. We just want an interview. You and ML Pagliarulo.
Yeah, so unfiltered interview, we can ask whatever we want to. You're not like mandated to answer, but like in the spirit of good faith, you do give like a genuine attempt at answering a few difficult questions, and then we'll show Starfield.
We'll show the. I'll guarantee that you will see the needle move on Starfield sales. I'm holding the keys in my back pocket. I know what to say to get this to move.
The Settled Systems News Network. News you can
Sounds of chaos.
The luxury liner, Opulence of the Stars, has been hijacked in the Nirvana system by a group calling themselves the Terran Armada. The following is a recording captured by our intrepid reporters on the scene. Warning, what you are about to hear is graphic in
Man,
nature.
look at Gemini.
Humans of the
They
settled
already
systems.
had this shit figured out.
You've lost your way.
Like 100% accurate.
Fighting amongst yourselves
No,
like
it's-
vermin. Worthless, irredeemable. You have forgotten who you are. We shall remind you. We are the Terran Armada. We are the
No.
true children of Earth.
This is
And none shall stand in our way.
everything is every
Hours
like
after
new
receipt of this
faction
recording, a
in
search and rescue
Starfield
team was dispatched
is
to
just
the
going to
liner's
be
last
like
known
a different
coordinates.
aspect of
In addition,
Cerberus.
authorities have asked all available pilots to aid in the search for survivors. We'll have more on this breaking news story as additional
Why do they?
information comes
Why do they
in.
care?
Oh my god, what was
Holy. Hell.
Recommended level 50 plus.
Really? Okay.
Oh, it's out there too. I don't know if I can make that trip.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna try it. There's always the old save.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I appreciate them making content that's not like, you know, just
Immediately
It just-
accessible, yeah.
yeah.
But the problem is like, you can start Watchtower from level 2 and it would be an enjoyable experience.
Mm-hmm.
At least if you enjoy Starfield as like a mechanical game.
Well,
This is Freestar Space.
But then again, Shivering Isles, you can do it at any level, and it's an enjoyable experience.
Yeah. Well, the critique isn't that it's 50 plus, it's just more so that like, I don't know, what's the aversion to making new Starfield content that's available at the start of the game?
must have been a good jump. We're still in
I feel like they don't believe that people are like
making new characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think I'm getting gamed here by Watchtower.
You're getting ganked right now.
So this is how Watchtower starts.
Oh.
God, the Starfield is like, all of the content is competing with itself to like shove it in the way. Again, this is not Bethesda content, this is Watchtower. Again, this is not the DLC, this is a mod. It's content Bethesda is selling for money. Yeah, but Bethesda didn't make it. Like, they have no relation to it at all. Beyond, it's on their platform. Which is funny, because there was a guy who was arguing with me, like, actually, Bethesda can rip off Watchtower, because what are they going to do, sue them? They're on Bethesda's platform.
Hair's a little shorter, I think. I don't know, hard to tell. But I'm fairly sure you're you. And it looks like I found you not a moment too late. Pins and needles.
Well,
really,
the question is,
nasty thing, that beam of theirs.
how many more
First blast
people are going to be
disables your
buying
ship.
Watchtower?
Second, disables anyone on board.
I know, that's the thing, is like, nobody cares because nobody played Watchtower, because nobody likes Starfield.
Yeah, so it's like...
yeah, they can just
They might
rip
as
it
well
off.
double dip.
Talk for a
Yeah.
while.
It's not even the first
Or
time that they've done
move,
that.
either.
They did it with Legends.
Neurons are all scrambled. But don't worry, it'll wear off. Eventually. Just try not to strain yourself. Uh-huh.
This is gonna be one of those things, huh? Let me just let's see. Text. Create new. This is not Bethesda content.
Don't say. Well, I'd love to continue this enthralling dialogue we've got going on, catch up on old times, but clock's ticking, so...
Is this
listen
Terran
carefully.
Armada?
These guys who attacked you, it wasn't by accident. And if I hadn't these guys, they...
Yeah, okay, I've already seen the intro, Watchtower.
Once you can... Now,
The thing is, like, it's really economical.
Ship.
It takes about, like, 4 minutes to start. You're just like, okay. It's not... You gotta bear in mind, we're contrasting this with Shattered Space, which has 90 minutes of dialogue.
Just dialogue.
Explaining the same shit over and over.
Oh yeah, and they even put you back in your ship and everything. All right.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Yeah. See, I'm so scarred from all of Bethesda's implementations of like this idea where it's like, nope, now you have to do this whole quest in a dungeon and blah 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 blah, and it's just like I really just want to get back to doing what I was doing before.
Looks like a... Oh, you're saying the thing that was a mod looked like a mod? The thing is, like, if Bethesda is allowed to just unequivocally rip mods the fuck off, and like there's no recourse, you're not even allowed to complain about it, why the fuck would you mod these games? Why would you pour all of your creative effort into making something when like a bigger company can just steal it from you and people aren't even gonna be like mildly sympathetic about it? Oh hey, at Hell's Gate. My god. It's all like
This is
competing with itself.
Yeah, this
is bordering on Anniversary Edition Skyrim for just a clusterfuck of an experience.
This is Agent Yamurja with Aegis. If you open your comms, I can brief you on the situation. Welcome to the search party. My name's Agent Yamurja. Happy to have your help.
Who do you work for?
I'm with Aegis. I know this isn't technically
But who's Aegis? Like, this is...
But given the circumstances, I don't think that matters. That's too bad. But there is a reward for finding it. And since you're already here, so here's the details. She's a big girl, but space is bigger. We do. One place we haven't explored a ton is the asteroid field up ahead. A few ships.
Okay.
Then you have my gratitude. Let me send you the
Use cruise mode to reach the search area near Nirvana 4. Using...
gameplay?
Using content?
Don't get used to it. You see what they're actually doing. The reason this actually exists is so that creation creators can use it as like a template for their own stuff.
Yeah, but I just want to fly around space, you know? This is the weird thing, is that this planet, like, so the planets look like shit in the menu, right?
Yeah.
But, like, having an actual mode where you can fly around it looks cool, because it's got the fucking illumination.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be pitch black, so I would probably, if they're not going to make it that way, I would probably, like, install a mod. It's, like, realistic planetary lighting. There's no indication of, like, the charge, or it, no, I don't think there is. Which is kind of important for the cruise mode, because it's how you, like, start making it go faster than...
Yeah.
It's a snail's pace right now. Like, it would take us days at this velocity. And there it goes. It starts to speed up exponentially. Yeah, this is they need to,
it's missing a lot of
feedback. How did they play this and not feel like it was weird that it takes so long for it to actually start going?
They need the speed lines from Elite Dangerous.
Hello? Why was I emergency decelerated? I thought that was like an event or something. Why did we meet up so far away from the objective, too? Okay, holy fuck. Jesus, this is so fucking boring.
Can you just travel like normal?
Hang on. So you have to exit cruise mode.
Okay.
And then you can fast travel. But it's like, it wants you to use it, like, the objective specifies that you're supposed to use cruise mode to do this, but it's like,
yeah.
no, you should fucking grav jump there if it's gonna take this goddamn long. See, like, now we're way closer. Well, I guess 97 light seconds is not close, but you know. It's cool, but I can already see like the Twitter clips of like, look how boring this shit is.
Yeah.
Why does it slow me down so much, too? Just make me be there. Do you think it's in the red cloud with the bugging out asteroids? So, do you think the upgrades make it faster? Like, is it just that the Frontier sucks as a ship?
That's a good question. I bet it doesn't.
Hang on, we can we can test that really fast.
I would really be surprised if they put that much effort into it.
Why do they need to do that to literally pop in an entire asteroid field? There's a lot of why right now. God, this is so boring. This is why Todd Howard is in interviews like, this is not Starfield 2.0. It's because like, it's so funny too, because like 6 months ago they got a bunch of Starfield shills that were like, bro, Bethesda's cooking something that's gonna fucking explode the industry. And we're not allowed to talk about it.
They really, really should have just let Starfield die.
Starfield will be dead.
Yeah. Don't talk about Starfield anymore. Don't make any more Starfield content. The next thing that comes out of your fucking mouth, Todd, better be Tes 6 details. Like, actual salient details. Nice loading screens.
It was so long.
Sure is. Yeah.
What is there, some sort of issue here? That's a generational like quote of ours. Holy shit. That doesn't mean anything yet. I need to find a place that's actually pretty far away. Here we go, skink. Skink and tree shade. I see making your shit a fucking box is still the meta. I mean, that's what a spaceship would be.
Yeah.
This is one of my more favorite designs. Is there vanity mode? Okay, there is vanity mode in cruise mode. Where it's like, you got these pillars on the side. You can't access. The only hab is the middle. So it's a very small ship on the inside, which was on purpose because I got tired of making giant ships. But you can attach all the cargo and landing gear and like weapon platforms and what have you. And it's like, you know, I've got a ton of weapons that I like on it. Like,
so yeah, it looks like...
Oh, this is a heavy bitch. It needs a lot of landing gear. You see the landing gear on the inside? Okay, there we go. I feel like that was a lot faster. So now I'm torn because on the one hand I really want to play a new character and do this, but on the other hand I have this character that I could play. So I'm gonna save here. We're gonna go back to the other character, see how the mechanics go out, and then I'll probably actually play the bulk of content, if I do, on the high level character.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense.
What is this wild effort into foods? I think that, like, Bethesda recognizes that it is important that they put a lot of focus on the food that's in their games.
What do they eat?
It is like an important thing.
Where are the farms, Todd?
Okay, so I can see why they recommend level 50 just because you should not do this in the frontier. How much of an effect was the frontier being such a dog shit ship? How much of an effect did that have on Starfield?
Probably like 10 points on Metacritic.
So like I feel like there's an attempt at atmosphere going on right now and it's just completely missing.
Yeah.
Because of Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield's a game that's just like I cannot get immersed whatsoever. Like it was never once an immersive experience for me. The best it ever achieved was like I was mildly engaged with it mechanically.
Why did I get survey data for Nirvana 4? I didn't that's something that I do for like extra money is like, oh yeah, you can scan gas giants because it instantly auto completes them.
Yeah, yeah.
But why did it do that for me?
Maybe if you're in the orbit of it, it just does it automatically.
I don't want to give it away. There's a command I need you to look up, but I'll tell you in a bit.
Okay.
Because I'm getting a feeling here. Oh, I wish I had more ammo for this, because Ray is a pistol girl. So the default color balance isn't even correct? No, it looks like shit. I didn't.
So when is the Star Wars overhaul?
When's that gonna be done?
Yeah.
What's funny about that is that like I watched the trailer for that and I recognized all of the dungeons they showed off because it just reuses Starfield's existing dungeon POI pool with barely any reskins. So it looks really because Star Wars as an aesthetic clashes with this.
Oh yeah. No, that's why like a total overhaul would just... You got your work cut out for you. God, I forgot how painful looting is in this game. So you have all those like just like junk items everywhere that blend in with the environment.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it was a great realization when I realized that, like, hey, none of that stuff matters. You might as well, like, just go as fast as possible with the generic POIs, because you're just gonna do that POI again.
Yeah. Just like loot the major containers, like the bodies, and that's it.
Yeah, you get a feel for, like, what's worth looting and what's not.
Yeah.
Ray Solo is gonna be hydrated on bourbon and fed with chicken tikka. I moved to a new town and there's new like cuisine options I've never had access to before, like Turkish food.
Oh.
So. No,
that's the benefit of living.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of living where I live. It's like we literally have everything, multiple options of everything. Lately, we've been getting a lot more Japanese restaurants, like the past few years. Now they're just like everywhere.
I feel like Japanese is like the new like Mexican food, where it's like sushi bars and hibachi are like showing up everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, like I remember when it was like a big deal that we got our first like ramen place, and now there's just ramen places everywhere.
Yeah, there's a real nice ramen place in this town I moved to.
Most of them around here are not good. There's only one that's actually like decent.
But see, like that is authentic.
Yeah.
Wait, oh god, the top post on r/Starfield is a wait, Starfield is good now, astronaut with gun meme. Well, what's funny is like nobody's even saying that. So like they're trying an atmosphere thing here. It's not working. Who was the first person? I think it was like I Am Legend. Okay, it wasn't the first thing, but like it was a thing that was popular that did it. The whole like, let's not put any music in. It's on, right? I have music on, right? Yeah. And then that was like, oh, well, you see, really good horror can be defined by not having music in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but this scene needs something. Because I was just watching your Mass Effect 2 video, and you were talking about the mission on the Reaper.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you gotta nail that atmosphere. This is just like... I feel like I'm walking around like a demo. This is like an artist showcase of their like of their Blender level they made of a spaceship.
Oof. Well, now we know why it's $10.
Yeah. At least they reuse the power receptacle mechanic. That's good.
No, I mean I'm just looking at this and it's like, yep, this is Starfield. It's just more Starfield.
Like after this mission, I'm gonna go do the first mission of Watchtower and show you guys like. I just want to get to the part where they have the ripped off Watchtower. Okay. What? Okay. I was like, is this sequence serious? But okay, it's actually doing something. Why? I don't get it. Why the lack of music, and why is this not like 0G? And I have a sneaking suspicion why it's not, but I need. Okay, never mind. It didn't do anything. It just pretended to do something. You guys can't be fucking serious. It's like Bethesda was like, people didn't appreciate Shattered Space's intro enough, so let's show them how much better that was.
There's a interesting game design philosophy. Just keep making things worse so that people appreciate what came before.
I mean, you're just describing the games industry. So,
yeah, but no, doing it intentionally. Oh wait, Justin Truman already admitted to this. What are they gonna do? Go outside?
Do you think they have like a designated bathroom person at Bethesda? Or is that like, is that what the newest person on the level design team gets assigned to do, is to make all the bathrooms?
No, I feel like bathrooms are too, like, they're too ripe for, like, jokes and stuff and bits. So people would want to be doing the bathrooms.
I mean, as seen in the Outer Worlds, too.
I'm trying to think of, like, what would be the most boring...
This is so funny. So they have... I don't know if you can hear it. There's just generic, like, crowd screaming and gunshot effects that are very faint. And I think the idea is that, like, oh, I'm rounding the corner. I'm just barely missing them. They were just here slaughtering these people. Oh!
Please.
Is something happening?
Oh? Oh?
Again, BioShock. You shoot somebody, you go around a corner, you see a big daddy escorting a little sister. Like, you know, it's very fast. It's very snappy and responsive in the way that it's sequenced.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play the Callisto Protocol. Is the Callisto Protocol super fucking boring? And don't be snarky and be like, yeah, it's super... No, like, genuinely. Is it catatonic with how boring it is? Okay, so can you look up the command for disabling gravity? I want to test something.
Ready?
Okay, no, hang on. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, it's set gravity scale, all one word, space 0.
These are just reskinned people. I knew it. I fucking knew it. They're just reskinned humans. I was like, because I was thinking, like, I didn't want to, when I saw the direct, I didn't want to make a point of, like, they're just reskinned humans. Because, like, you know, what if I get proven wrong? What if they aren't? What if it's a new, like, enemy with an animation type? It's like, that is the fucking, I got shot in my organs and I'm falling over death animation.
Well, okay, so you see. Alright, here's the thing. I'm gonna blow your mind right now. You ready?
Yes.
The Terran Armada robots are actually people. They're people who got installed into robot bodies, but they still think that they're human.
Right. That makes sense. So this is the new gun. You can tell they made a point of like, yeah, they're a very tactically oriented faction, and it's because they have like Picatinny rails.
Yeah, I'd take that to the range.
These are literally just the human death animations. These really, like, okay, I'm going to contrast this with Watchtower, and you're going to see that, like, it's a one-to-one. Effectively one-to-one clone. Like, what's funny, too, is, like, this is just a reused version of the luxury liner ship from the Crimson Fleet quest line. Which it's like, sure, asset reuse is going to be a thing or whatever, but it's like...
Yeah.
This is so fucking lazy. Like, at least they priced it fairly.
Did they, though?
You don't think this is worth $10?
Definitely not from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, like, they gotta... I don't know. Did you know that Sean Murray has 1 million followers on Twitter? That's not hyperbole. He just hit 1 million.
Really? Wow.
And I point that out because, you know, that's Hello Games. They release content updates for free and just make the money from it from the new game sales on No Man's Sky.
Yeah. Now they got their business model down, and you know, Light No Fire is gonna fucking sell like gangbusters, and they'll probably just repeat the same fucking business model with Light No Fire. They'll probably fucking sell Light No Fire for like $70, and people won't even bat an eye. Or they sell it for 80, but right off the rip they say like, yeah, but we're never gonna have paid DLC for this.
Right.
And people be like, all right. It's like, yeah, you know how we did, and they have like a leg to stand on because they did it with No Man's Sky. They're like, yeah, like how we did it with No Man's Sky. Yeah, it's basically how we're gonna do it with Light No Fire. So it's like, yeah, it's $80, but
I will say, like, there's no objective marker. So I have to actually explore the ship.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
They were all kind of congregated here. They're inside. My God, the screams! They're everywhere. I was just making fun of this with Prim, like Deputy Beagle's like, I think I've been spotted. He hastily jots down in his physical journal. If your workplace got shot up, would you pull out like a text thing and like start taking notes?
I have a cell phone. I would just be recording.
You would just.
I'd be live streaming that. I'd be live streaming that shit to YouTube.
Honestly.
I'll make damn sure that thing's getting monetized.
Alright, so if I remember the layout of the ship, this is the front, like party area was through here.
Do you think we would get a community strike in that situation?
Yes, that even though you are like a victim, that is against the TOS.
They wouldn't, in that situation, at least just be like, all right, we'll give you a warning, all right, but you see, if I was in on that meeting, I would be like, no, do not give that channel a fucking strike, because then they're gonna turn around and tell people about that, and we're gonna get blown the fuck out.
No,
that'd be horrific PR.
The issue is that there's too many people these days who would be like, yeah, of course it needs to go down.
I just wouldn't want to deal with that discussion. So you just, you know, give them a warning. Age restrict the thing or whatever. Actually, you probably just have to take it down entirely.
Yeah, I think that's what they do on like Instagram when that stuff happens. Because I mean, that has happened before. Where like, Hell, the fucking shooters will live stream them doing
Yeah.
it. So
We live in interesting times. See, the mistake was that they weren't streaming to BitChute.
True. Truth nuke. I was complimenting the lack of quest markers, and then it was like
yeah.
And then immediately they were like, "We fixed. Don't worry, we addressed that for you." It's like letting the player. I mean, like Todd has a quote about it that's like, "Yeah, we want the flavor of feeling lost."
Yeah.
But like, God, it's so cynical. Oh, I mean, so it's not all reads, like that's new.
Okay. Listen, water's a difficult thing to achieve.
There is an underwater effect, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Like the real human enemies, they also get stuck in the terrain. All I'm thinking is like, I'm gonna make so much money when I sell their guns off. I mean, okay, this level's kind of cool. This is the tile set of... Like, this tile set does show up in the base game, but it's like, it's good that they're reusing it for like a dungeon environment.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, it's...
Because I liked this, there's a mission in the... Oh, look, there's a new legendary enemy. There's a mission in the, Free Star Quest line that uses this tile set, and I really liked that combat arena.
Yeah, the robots, I not really feeling it.
Sorry guys, spend some skill points here. No, you're not feeling it because they're just like, it's a new, I remember in the video I said like you have, what was it, red spacers, black spacers, white spacers, and blue spacers.
Now we got silver spacers.
Silver spacers or robot spacers. Which is funny because there was already a robot enemy class in the game.
Yeah. With like, you know, unique characteristics and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the dog robot enemies that move really unique.
Yeah. If there was ever a DLC to bring the mechs...
It should have been like, they should have added the like spider bot from Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for locking you in here. I wish I could explain everything right now, but I can't. I don't know what's going on. And I don't imagine as
You know,
much time
flying
as
drones that would go like really fast, but they have low health.
Yeah.
Take this chip and place it in a robotic frame. If
They'd be like susceptible to EMP weapons and stuff. Like imagine you get like 4 of them like clustered together and you just throw an EMP grenade, just knock them all. Like that'd be cool. That would be satisfying. That would create reasons to have, you know, like EMP weapons and stuff.
Hang on, I'm getting a... They've added a new really powerful spacesuit to the game.
Oh, are you getting it already? Oh my god. What level are you?
8.
Well,
I
guess
might only be because I'm using the mod that makes them drop their armor. But it's just a mod that increases the rate at which they drop their armor. It doesn't add the functionality that like they're forced to drop it if they were scripted not to. Like, so there is a chance you could have gotten the armor anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Because like there's multiple of them in here too. So it's like from all of them, that just like statistically you're gonna probably...
Yeah.
Are you a companion, my friend?
Yeah, of course. He has the green light.
Initializing. Current frame. Registered as Terran.
Why do you have a piece of my
Aggression
armor
levels
welded to you?
Elevated. Evaluating adversarial response.
There was a hole.
Designation, friend, not accepted. Only relations, primary and secondary.
Ooh, is he a poly robot?
Enemy. Status pending. Aggression protocols, deferred. Control routed to processor. Evaluating speech. Tone, not approved. Orders not yours to dictate. Attempts to override will be met with hostility. Continuing analysis. Request specimen, refrain from interruptions. Security logs, damage reports, current status, and chance of survival being scanned and assimilated. Concern is secondary. Scans indicate present human is non-Terran. Proposal. Assist me as secondary. Led to my creation, but data chip origin incidental. True achievement in evolving beyond design potential. Delta unit can provide further data if you assist. Erroneous conclusion. I am a separate entity for following. Current mission is of higher importance. Assist me in Affirmative. Therefore, this arrangement benefits all. Minimum requirements for agreement. Establishing new moniker. Auxiliary human. Stand back during local interface. Initiating bypass sequence. Breaching encryption layer. Success. Firing.
Yes? Go on.
It's brilliant. It is brilliant. It's brilliant, Todd. You knocked it out of the park. We just slap a little DLSS 5 on this and...
There's a reason he wasn't trying to sell this.
I know. That interview is so funny in context of this. Like, now I'm wondering, like, did they show this to people at that event, and like, some of them didn't respond, like, with mind-blowing admiration, and they were like, wait a second.
I doubt it. I'm willing. That whole thing was probably packed wall to wall with shills, like, because that's why Bethesda is where, like, why they are where they are now, is because they were only listening to, like, the sycophants.
Right.
And they would just, you know, freeze out anybody who had any serious criticism. It's like, I don't think they can get honest opinions pre-release if they tried to at this point.
Yeah, but I don't think like anybody just told them it was shit to their face, but I think that they didn't get, there weren't people who were like super excited, and that's when they knew, like,
yeah, everybody was like, oh, this looks cool.
one second, I can fix this.
Yeah, you're like blacking out over here.
Freeze. Right where you are. So your little friend can shoot me anyway? No.
Intention to shoot.
You've got a very...
Please let me exit the dialogue.
Do not worry. If auxiliary human cannot continue, I will carry on my mission.
You've got a very short window to tell me why you're working with the Terrans.
Okay.
What do you mean working with the Terrans?
You have the nerve to play dumb with that thing following you.
I was getting chased.
Well, it looks like you missed one. Wouldn't think you'd be palling around with it like it's your best friend. Seems to be playing along as an ally for now. I guess we just have to... But I'm not letting you two off that.
Incorrect.
Right. I get the feeling you and this Delta are go... Either way,
I don't really care that much.
I think you'll find the... Meet them at Anchor Point. Dingy dive out on the free lanes. I'll send you the coordinates. Best to keep friends close.
That was
Yeah. Yeah. That it was one of the Bethesda encounters of all time.
Feel that wave over there? Some kind of EMP.
Energy signature consistent with Terran-based gravitational disruption technology.
Gravitic devices will be rendered inert while active.
Disruption tech? Are you saying they took out our grav drives? That shouldn't be possible.
I like how your crew is just like, oh, okay, we got got another robot.
Assuming what they say is
Sarah Morgan.
we're basically dead in the water
She's not
until we
into
take
it.
out whatever's doing this. For now, see if you can pinpoint wherever that wave came from. Maybe the sensors picked something up.
Action unrequired. Location trace of Terran vessel already completed prior to unnecessary conversation.
Can I undock then?
Coordinates have been uploaded for auxiliary human.
Sounds like you two have things handled.
You, Bethesda, you gotta work on your pacing. I swear this is an issue with everything they make these days. It's just paced so horribly that I just assume that it's fucking broken. And it's like, no, it actually just takes 10 seconds for it to, from the end of the dialogue, for it to finally release controls.
Well, you see, if they did set it to release controls immediately after the dialogue ended, it would break.
What's bad is this is a new problem.
Proclaimer. But you are Forerunner.
Also, why does it take 15 seconds for it to finally start, like, accelerating?
You had to break away from the gravity well of...
The gravity well of that asteroid field? It's so fucking slow.
This is what you asked for. This is what everybody wanted.
Yep, we're loading this empty box. The skybox was already loaded, the planets were already loaded, so what was it actually like? I love emergency stops where there's nothing in them. But like, where the fuck did it take us? Why did it take us to the middle of nowhere? Like, okay, so like that's a cool visual. That's probably why the Starfield subreddit people are like creaming themselves. It's like, whoa, blow in on like next to a planet.
Yeah.
Cruise mode enemies detected. Where?
I
can't fly there. That's not nearby. 1.6 light seconds is not close. Hello?
Well, I'm glad this is working about as well as I was expecting it to.
I don't know, chat. It depends. Would you consider this proper? Because this just seems broken to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello? Am I just trapped here forever?
Try the kill all hostiles command. KAH. Nice.
I can't believe that we've only been going for 2 hours.
Yeah. Listen, the silver lining here is this is probably the last of the Starfield, like, official content.
What was that?
Oh, man.
Why did it act like it was putting me in an asteroid field? And then, like, that I was inside an asteroid? Hello?
Again? Did it break again? What the fuck?
They were like, you know, we really hadn't done a Buggy release for Starfield. We felt that we owed it to the fans.
I wonder if it's like it's supposed to be spawning enemies on you or something like that.
Well, yeah, so it's playing combat music and it's not letting me. So like, there's supposed to be enemies. But okay, this time it actually ended.
Okay.
Is there like? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna exit cruise mode. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? What the? Help! Help!
we wanted to recreate something that felt like the Big Bang.
Alright. Oh, we can't fast travel from here. How do I get out of this?
Now, I have questions. Oh God, what the fuck?
I know. Did you see me just like bounce off an asteroid?
I'm really wondering how this is all implemented now. I'm really curious, like what under the hood.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
What I love too is that it's so fucking slow, so like trying to troubleshoot it is just a pain in the ass because right now I am trying to go to like just a place I can land.
They found a way to make the loading screens even longer.
But it's interactive.
Yeah,
oh,
so
did I go to the right place?
What I'm getting from this is that when I do play if I play Starfield again, I'm probably not going to be using Super Cruise that much.
Don't try to turn around or anything.
We just programmed the AI to lose. They're just really bad at combat. We just nerf the hell out of them.
It says to neutralize it, but can I just like... Okay. Ooh. I feel like I'm just like feeling like I'm gonna be stuck in a space sequence forever.
Well, it's the best part of Starfield now, so they really want you to
fix the
get the
game.
full experience. Yeah.
I like the putting boost packs at the start of the level just in case players don't have them when they do the 0G combat sequence, even though like, it would be pretty difficult for someone who just started the game. No, I wanted to disable the mine, but it's fine now. Don't worry about it, Delta.
That gives me an idea for like a companion in one of these sorts of games, where it's like his whole thing is just trying to get you killed in like ways where he doesn't have to actually kill you.
Right.
It's just like let's just be like, hey, hold this for a second. And he just dumps like a bunch of crap in your inventory to weigh you down.
I could tell I was hungry because the reload animation was really slow.
Hang on, guys. I gotta have my snack time. Well, you wanted 0G. Here's your 0G.
I mean, that's fine. The thing is that, like, there's so little being offered in this. Like, every sci-fi game just can't do 0G. It's done so rarely that, like, to even see it is nice, but it's like... The problem is it's attached to Starfield. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Like, you can see Delta out there, and he's like, you know, taking... I don't know if that's... Is that Delta? No. Maybe making the companion identical to all of the enemies was a bad thing?
He has a green visor.
Where even is he? Oh, there you are, Delta. I'm glad you could help. Initiate the Terran Reclaimer self-destruct. What? I feel like we're going 0 to 100 here. Why are we... Weren't we told to go to a bar? Oh, right. There was like a thing that disabled our grab drive, so we couldn't go.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, what the fuck is going on? Probably because the game fucking broke between...
Yeah,
when that dialogue happened and...
completely broke the flow.
I like that it's like, it's locked, so you can't immediately access it, but you can just turn around and shoot the guy who has the key. There's a weird realism to it that, like, in a good game would be endearing.
Yeah, but in this, it just seems, like, petty. Or, like, spiteful. Well, because you know what it is? It's just, like, it's so inconsistent throughout, like, Starfield. So when it is there, it does just feel like a gotcha moment.
Wrong floor. there even a time limit? I doubt it. Sarah?
Yeah? It's all important, but if you want a direction, I'd grab Barrett first. Goodbye.
How is the PC controlling his boost pack? I would imagine it would be one of those things where you have like the controls in your hand. So it would be like, I don't know, I feel like you could control it with your pinky.
Vibrating butt plug.
Yeah. You wouldn't have like 3-dimensional control, but like forward you could do on a pinky. Kind of like a throttle. But I'm making that shit up. That's how I would do it if I was writing a science fiction franchise. I've got no clue. It's psychic. In a setting with brain chips and space magic.
Yeah. You've seen the cyberware.
Attempts at awareness. Definition of useful appears lacking. Your support. A smaller delay would be added.
You've cleared an incursion. Incursions are that. Wait, that was an incursion?
That was awful.
Wait, that's what they. Imagine paying $10 for this.
Did you? I got it for free, and I'm looking at this like I think I'm just gonna disable this.
This is insane. Let's do a bit of Watchtower.
I mean, you wanted more dungeons, right? What are you complaining about?
Yeah, but that wasn't... they really want a monkey's paw.
Do I have to specifically say that they have to be good dungeons? Like,
I know.
Is that too hard to ask? Is that too much?
Sorry. Here's a problem with Starfield. Like, you get an objective to go to a place, and it's like, but you don't have to, you can't go directly there yet. So you have to fast travel through systems that have quests. There's just no, like, comfortable, organic way to play this game.
No. It really is just like ADHD core.
Small jump. Nice work.
Have fun going from one end of the settled systems to the other without filling your quest journal with shit. Good luck.
Why would someone play this over Elite Dangerous? Because it has guns in it.
Yeah. It has, like, ground combat that... Elite Dangerous has ground combat. It's just, you don't want to play it.
I gotta put the text disclaimer up. We're doing
also, you don't need
do a little Watchtower here to showcase.
You don't need a flight stick to be able to play Starfield.
People play Elite Dangerous with a flight stick?
I do. I use the whole setup.
See, it's got a little robot companion of its own.
Designation: some guy unknown. All current station residents located in recreation area.
Can I get that robot
fast
from fuck, what is that town in Fallout 4, that settlement with Hancock? Good Neighbor. Yeah, what was the female the arms dealer robot?
Guys, I
That's
want you to think about that mission we just did. Okay. And
well,
now-
already right off the bat, this is way more atmospheric than anything we saw.
This is a mod again.
And there she is. Welcome to Stardock Alpha, my current home away from home. Glad you found your way here. Oh, thanks, although it's not really mine. I'll introduce you to the owner later. But for now, I imagine you have a lot of questions. But first...
Yeah, tell me about Cerberus.
The group that attacked you, they're called Watchtower. I'm not surprised if you've never heard of them. To say they're clandestine would be an understatement.
Wait, which version of Cerberus are we talking about?
Mass Effect 2.
They've made it their life's work to hunt
So,
and
like,
find
the
individuals.
Terran Armada is Mass Effect 3 Cerberus, and then Watchtower is Mass Effect 2 Cerberus.
Me. What can you say about a secretive galaxy-wide organization? I don't know. I can't. Given how well they hide themselves and their technology, oh, and I'm glad you think so. But when Watchtower, for people like leaving you. Yeah, you're not the only one. First time I got hit, the next thing I saw was my lunch in reverse. Now, I'm a little sparse on the details, but I do know they call this weapon the Synapse Disruptor. Oh, and here's the worst part. There's no foolproof counter to
the Terran
disruptor.
Armada has a weapon that can disable grav drives that isn't supposed to be possible. And then
There's nothing.
Watchtower has a weapon that can disable your nervous system that also isn't supposed to be possible. That does the same thing of like makes it easier for them to board you.
Huh, that, what? Let me backtrack and rephrase things. But this brings me to why. But the catch is, it's not something. It's fairly simple, really. Maybe. And as long as your ship has power, it needs to hit you. Now, if you're flying about all by your lonesome, but what if you weren't by yourself? What if you had the support of other ships? In a nutshell, here's my strategy. You don't fly alone anymore.
I don't know. You're saying this is a lot of dialogue, but it's like most of it's been functional. The first part is this is Watchtower. This is they're a secret organization. They exist. Blah blah blah. And then you have a bunch of optional lore. You move on. Okay, they got this weapon. There's not really a countermeasure for it, but here's the strategy that I'm coming up with. Like it's very functional in terms of like if this was Starfield dialogue, if this was Bethesda written Starfield dialogue, it would have taken him 10 minutes just to get through the Watchtower section. And already we're talking about like here's the idea I have. And by the way, it's a new fleet mechanic.
You know that the first time. Oh, right. Yeah. My name's Torin. Just Torin. I guess you could say.
I mean, like the writing is hacky. I noted it as much when I talked about it in the Starfield video. Like it's not well written, but Starfield doesn't make it possible to have a well written faction that you can just drop into the setting because of how restrictive. Good to know you, Torin. I'm Ray Sue.
I think nothing of it. Okay then, if we're going to make this fleet idea work, it's about time we get a move on. Proactive. Here's how we're gonna pull this fleet thing off. First, we need some hardware, equipment, especially designed to Had a pal look into it, and he figured out what we'll need. A Model 2 fleet sync control node. But the problem is, control node's not easily accessible. But I got a solution for that. Here, catch. That is our solution. You ever hear about the orbital drops the UC and Freestar Collective did during the Colony War? Basically, troops planet-side would toss down a...
Oh, by the way, here's another mechanic that this mod is going to add.
Depending on what the flare signaled, ships in orbit would fire down whatever was requested. Emergency backup, supplies, or...
I mean, we can go... We can go start Shattered Space if you want. If you want more contrast material with like, here's how you would functionally start content.
That's what I like to hear. Time to get moving.
Please no.
I'm glad we're doing this, you and me.
I'm trying to think if there's a reason for me not to disable Shattered Space.
I don't think there is. Like, if you're not going to play Shattered Space content, you might as well not have it installed. Because I don't know that it did anything. Like, everything that was added during that time period was its own patch.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason you would include it is, like, potential mod compatibility.
That's what I was thinking, is like maybe some mods are using it, but I think I would give up whatever mods are using it just so I don't have Shattered Space. And just like another thing that's trying to jump in front of everything that I'm trying to do. Because this is getting like really bad.
Okay then. Power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you.
Like the onboarding experience of Starfield was
like,
already bad enough.
That would have been like 5 lines of dialogue. And he was just like, yeah, we're going to Eridani 3. Cool. We're gonna do the whole dude maneuver.
Jump complete.
The problem is that, like, okay, so we've addressed flying between planets. Traveling to different star systems is still, like, the same boring system.
Yes.
Nice jump. We're right on target.
And here we are at sunny Eridani 3. Alright, power up your scanners and do a sweep of the planet. See if we can find our facility.
Again, like, very, very functional dialogue that, you know, he has a character, but it doesn't get in the way of, like, just going, hey, you should do this.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Yeah, they fixed the voice acting thing a while ago. Initially, you couldn't make mods with voice acting because there was no lip sync, but...
I mean, there's still no documentation for how to make the lip syncing, but at least the system is there now.
I might have been a little premature. Bethesda doesn't believe in phones, so I can't just call him.
Receiving your telemetry. There it is. I see our facility, near one of the poles. Huh. But no problem. That's why we've got Skydrone. Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. Watchtower drones, damn! Don't worry, these things aren't big enough to carry disruptors. I'll show ya! Target neutralized!
Space combat. I think the difficulty's still on normal. We gotta...
Is it time to go down to story mode?
We gotta get this on story mode. There's a lot of space. I'm just saying, there's a lot of space combat in Watchtower.
Now the question is it good space combat?
Make sure you keep warm. Okay. Have a good...
Is Starfield out on PlayStation? I think so.
Yeah, I think today was the day it launched. You know,
today or last
they
week.
wanted to really roll out the red carpet for that release.
Drive a bit of momentum, you know?
Yeah.
His next line is, "This mod is being held back by
Shouldn't be too
Starfield."
far away. Make your way there, and I'll start prepping Skydrop.
I mean, it is literally true. But no, mostly what I want to talk about is that, like, Terran Armada, at least from what I've played so far, is very blatantly ripping this off. But not only is it blatantly ripping this off, Watchtower is actually cooler.
Looks like you're there. Okay, here's what you need to do. In order for Skydrop to work, the ship deploying needs pinpoint coordinates and a drop request. So, take out that flare I gave you, punch in a request for a surface missile, then throw the flare near the exposed portion of the facility. That's right.
I just don't know why they
Blasting
made
this
Terran
sucker open.
Armada.
And I've only got one missile on board, so make sure you don't mess up.
Is this actually not Bethesda content? No, this is a mod. Why do I have to, like, keep emphasizing over and over? This is a mod that someone made for this game. That's on the creations, obviously, but, like, this is not the new DLC.
Okay, that's a good read. System's got a lock, missile loaded, Skydrop deploying. Ha! Nice work. Now we've got a way inside. Oh, shit. Perhaps I should have mentioned this sooner. This is an old watchtower facility, but I didn't expect them to have mechs. Your weapons won't scratch.
This lighting Delta the fuck up. I don't blame him.
Is that a mech? Oh my god.
Get back to Star Dock, and my friends there will help you. And if we don't see each other again,
I mean, that alone already makes this better than
complete confidence in you. Hey,
Terran
you want to see
Armada.
something cool? Fix your eyes on the mech. And say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
4 additional targets.
So it does take care of it in a pre-scripted way the first time, but it is, like, the Skydrop thing, that's not a narrative thing, that is just, like, a new mechanic. You can add, like, a launcher to your ship, and you can, like, pick out what type of ordnance you want to drop in. Obviously, it's very Helldivers 2 in the way it works, but, like, it's a new mechanic that's interesting. And then they also add mechs as boss enemies. Like, this one time you get, you know, it is a freebie that it gets killed easily, but they do show up at the other bases as, like, boss enemies. And look, these are the Watchtower components that are, like, serve the same mechanical role as the, what was it, X-Tech?
X-Tech, yeah.
Yeah, except it's more interesting because it's flagged as contraband. So you actually have to engage with the contraband system to move that stuff around.
Oh. Yeah, it's not just like another material. That's like, why did they even add it? There's a whole periodic table of elements with, like, most of them not really serving much purpose. Well, you know, this is coming from the studio that made Fallout 76, the game with, like, 50 fucking currencies.
Yeah. Listen, it's an MMO experience. It's funny because we're playing through TBC and it's like, you know, the most MMO of all time, and it's still only got like 2 currencies right now. Well, 3. It's like there's gold, honor, and like right now badges of justice.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. So we need to go to New Atlantis, because our ship's too bad to continue doing the content.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
It's just impossible. I feel like if they had just, I don't know, what was the point of making more DLC? Was it, are they like trying to give closure to the people on No Sodium Starfield that like, guys, it's over. It was obviously over. Like, stop threatening to kill yourselves because we don't announce more we didn't announce Starborn at
I
the
think
TGAs.
Microsoft was like, listen, we're putting Starfield on PlayStation 5, but we don't want Starfield to be like dead in the water when we do it. So you guys need to do something to juice this up. And
Okay,
Bethesda's like, well, TES 6 is a really long ways out, so we probably should. Like, this is really the only thing we can do. Is just release more Starfield content. Like, we don't have much else in the way of like easy money right now. So I guess we can make it another DLC and like a big patch and stuff.
It has to be all in on like TES 6.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel like I can't. I feel like there's not a Class A thing that goes far enough. Okay, there's no... We're allowed to make this ship. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off afflictions for the stream because there's one that makes you take ticking health damage and stops you from
being able to fast travel.
Yeah. I don't want to take the risk because I don't know if that turned off the ticking fast travel. You can still fast travel if you're on your ship, it's just... Oh yeah, I can use the navigation console to go straight there. Remember the navigation console? Whoops. I'm trying to go...
Listen, we put it in for the people who wanted to make the Normandy.
Just use the console to do what? Wait. Why is it... Oh. It's pointing at New Atlantis because I don't have a ship with a 28 light year grav jump range. Okay. Can you give me the console commands so I can pilot a Class C ship?
Yes. So that is... Okay, so we need to add a perk for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me...
Well, it's just, you know, I'm suffering from bleeding, intense pain, and shock from being shot multiple times. I feel like that justifies not being able to fast travel, but, you know.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be player.addPerk space
okay
002CFCAC.
Right, there's gonna be somebody who's like, you don't have to add the 00.
And then you just want to do that like a few times.
Okay, so it goes up to rank 4
times. Yeah.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authority. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Now, is there a Class C ship that I can just buy? That can go 22, 21, 19, 16, 22.
How far do you need to go?
28.
Sure.
Well, I think Sarah Morgan increases your jump range if you have her assigned to the ship.
Yeah, she is. But we're still gonna need. That's why I bought a Class C ship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the grav drive. So 27 grav thrust goes 22 light. God, fuck. Why wouldn't it be 1-to-1? I'm gonna need the perk that adds more modules. Starship design, yeah.
Okay, that is. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Player.add perk.
Mm-hmm.
2C59 DC, and then you just repeat that 4 times.
Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, how about?
What a stream! This game is amazing. I'm actually in shock because I had way more fun when I was just playing it as a dungeon crawler.
Are you saying playing this game the way it was intended to be played is a horrible experience?
Oh, I still can't buy like a.
Oh, maybe it's not available here. Or maybe you have to wait like a few days for the inventory to reset.
All right, let's go to Aquila because that hasn't been loaded yet.
I usually would go to the Deimos shipyard. That's out near Mars.
Why is my ship inaccessible? Oh, but I can go to the cockpit, but my ship is inaccessible. What?
What?
I have things for you.
What the fuck is going on with this game?
Some scripting is probably broken.
Well, it's probably has to do with this quest that's like, yeah, get a ship that can go 28 light years in one jump.
Yeah.
Welcome to Free Star Space.
Oh wait, you could
Do a quick scan for contraband and
you could add the perks that increase your jump range.
that's all we need.
Yeah, but so I need 6 more light years. So I would need like 40% more. We'll do that if like it still doesn't show up after this, because I have no clue what the criteria is to get ship modules to show up. It could be leveled. Starfield will be good, guys. It'll never arrive at that state, but
yeah, I'm trying to remember my time in the CK. No, I think it's Starship Design. I'm pretty sure it's Starship Design ranks.
yeah, I think it's Starship Design ranks too. So this is a vehicle-oriented city, car-dependent, if you will.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank.
Is that what you're
Folks
bringing
might
up
be
with
in
me?
danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Oh, I'm gonna steer, all right.
You didn't hear this from me?
You see, it was an accident. That's why I didn't get a bounty.
The pedestrians were in the middle of the road. Of the car road.
Need some work done? Sure, have it.
Okay. Shipbuilder. Add grav drives. Oh man, these are worse. Okay. What's the fucking perk that makes the grab drive go farther?
Okay, that would be... player.add perk to C5560.
Okay. And that makes us go... Increased grab jump range.
Yeah,
Okay.
it increases...
It's 30%. It's worded weird.
Yeah.
So, okay, that qualified it, yeah. So, like, with Sarah Morgan and this ship.
Yeah.
I'm still taking lingering health damage. Because I'm still bleeding. Women, am I right? They didn't address that in the Star Wars sequels.
Yeah?
I need a Rey Solo tampon scene.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Yeah. Is there a word like shandification, but for women's hygiene products? Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, I mean, there's that Skyrim mod that adds the full female menstrual cycle, pregnancy. I was actually thinking about that today with Stardew Valley, because I think you can have a kid in that game. But it's like, if you're a woman, you're the one who's going to be having the kid. Does that mean, like, how does that work?
So, like, I get that you guys were excited to use the new free lane system, but I feel like free lanes works more as, like, an optional immersion way to get around a star system that you're already in, as opposed to, like, a mandatory thing that you have to engage with.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason you shouldn't be able to just grab jump to Anchor Point, because that's how it works anyways. In every other instance in the game. So it's just, you now have this arbitrary class of content that can't be accessed the way that it was before, simply because you have this new mechanic.
Yes. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would fucking disable Terran Armada, because it's just like, oh boy, I can't wait to do all the quests that just make me fly everywhere.
But it's only Terran Armada that's like this.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. So a ship has popped up. Alright, so place your bets, everybody. Is this going to be an encounter we've seen before, or is this going to be a new thing?
I'm going with option C, and that's that it's going to bug out when you spawn in.
Like there's not going to be anything. It's a safe wager. It's happened before on this stream. I am seeing like a lot more interstitial content popping up now compared to when. Oh god, it's like it got tutorial affected where like they weren't showing the full system because. It's so tedious too. It takes so long. Why are we slowing down so much? Just take me there.
Because that's how Elite Dangerous does it. So that you don't overshoot your target.
Yeah, but you can't anyways. There's an autopilot. Just fucking take me there.
I really wonder if this is actually like a gravity simulation system or if it's just... No, there's no way. There's no way it's actually simulating gravity.
No.
Like, you could use the gravity wells of different planets to, like, slingshot yourself really fast. I bet that's not actually a thing.
Hey, we're in big trouble. There's these things.
Well, I haven't seen this before. You couldn't have said that the first time. You really had to be like given the silent treatment to finally like be browbeaten into just saying what the fuck the problem was.
Things crawling all over the ship? That sounds like terramorphs. I'd suggest blowing that ship up.
It died before the explosion, but I think the explosion was supposed to kill it. What? They're all dead?
Listen, it's subverting your expectations. They're setting something up here.
And then there's the other aspect that it's a Starfield ship interior, so I've got no clue where the fuck to go. Where the fuck is the bridge? Gotta do the ladder climbing animation. No!
It's the little things.
This is why I don't count Starfield ships in like listing
I
the amount of
appreciate
content
the
there
help.
is. I didn't help at all. They were already dead.
There's no telling what those things would have done.
Yeah, it wasn't a problem.
I'll do another
What the
sweep.
fuck?
I'll be sure to give
That
helpful
had to have
and
been bugged
here.
out.
Is there anything in this new update that's not? But oh, thank you for the fucking 350 credits. What a worthless fucking waste of my goddamn time.
We need to talk. Yeah, can you at least steal the ship?
Oh, that's a cool piece of tech. You get into the pilot ship and then you just reboard your own ship. You just hate the quest because lay woman. Yeah, it's true. We shouldn't send women to space. And not because I hate them, I think it's too dangerous. I, for one, think we shouldn't torment the astronauts with the pink pony club. Silly criticism? What? That I think the content should work? That was clearly broken?
It was subverting your expectations. I told you should have just...
She didn't even have a name. It must be a repeating encounter. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I could be playing Fallout New Vegas.
I could be sleeping.
So was I too late to this one, or am I just not looking in the right direction? I guess I was too late to this one, or it broke again. I was like, sorry,
Hey,
we exited you at just slightly the wrong spot.
I guess I won that bet.
Oh, I'm sorry, I went to the Derelict Nebula, and that's what was at the Derelict Nebula, was nothing.
It's for flavor, okay?
Wow, you're surprised you went to space and you found nothing? It's all about atmosphere. It's helping me build immersion. I have to be honest with you, this game doesn't look very fun because this is not even close to what had potential. Okay, this is new.
Anyone out there? I'm in need of some help. Don't move. Be very careful.
Okay.
There's a satellite located between those mines.
Those obvious
Any
mines.
explosion will ruin the data. No, any explosion will ruin the data. You not only get my credit.
Whoops. Listen, it was a negligent discharge. Oh, the turrets are taking care of this for me. I guess this ship has turrets. Sarah, don't be mad at me, it was Delta. No, don't do it. Choose life. No.
You should see if you can bait him into the mines.
Soon.
You're gonna look back on this and wonder what we were even arguing about.
This better be good. All right, out with it. What the hell is the
Sarah,
matter with
Sarah, listen.
This is
I'm an
causing me
empath.
self-doubt. I'm an empath. Delta, can you deal with her? I don't even know what you mean.
You can't be serious. You're going to stand there and pretend you don't know what I'm talking about? It's insulting. You want to play this foolish game? Fine. Members of Constellation are held to the highest regard. We are explorers, not murderers. If you intend to continue this behavior, then maybe we shouldn't be traveling together. I'm not sure there's anything you can say at
You know what'd be cool? If you could get kicked out of Constellation.
I think the artifact messed with my mind.
Are you kidding me? Don't even try to use that as an excuse.
I've been stupid, really stupid. Trust me, I'm actually a good person inside.
I know you are, but I wish you'd stop making bad decisions.
The pressure of this mission. No, hang on. You're gonna have to accept me for who I am.
No, I'm sorry. I can't ignore my morals. Just try to be
Wait.
more careful in the future.
Wait.
Otherwise, you'll find yourself traveling alone.
What?
Wait.
What? What do you mean I failed that? Clearly she's still happy.
Just get away from me.
Oh no, wait, no, she's still mad, but
You're kidding, right?
I guess she's
okay,
like,
the dialogue was
I'm not
confusing.
going anywhere with you. At least not until I can find some way to convince myself not to hate your guts. Yeah? What? I really don't feel like
oh, don't worry,
talking
more
right now.
Sarah. The gaslighting will
That's
help
right.
make that
He
a
wasn't
lot
here when-
easier.
I'll let him handle the introductions. Just stay out of my way.
Hey, as long as you're boosting the ship, you know, jump range. What would happen? So Sarah abandons you and like you're stuck in this system, unable to jump back out. Sorry, I was trying to shoot a mine. So why is there a minefield surrounding the survey satellite?
Listen. The real question is, why are the mines, like, glowing?
Oh, okay. I guess it was that easy.
What the fuck?
Don't pretend like you're not impressed.
What a game.
Yep. I just put my arms back and wait this out. I feel like we need text for this. Like, this is Bethesda content. Let me take the not off that and okay, just to help emphasize, not a mod. So I've been pretty happy with where I've moved to. It's a bit lonelier, but like, you know, I'm within walking distance of like a grocery store, so
That's good. That's always good.
yeah, my gym's pretty close by, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep with it because there's a lot of like kids that go to it to like do activities there.
Yeah.
That can
Wait,
be-
are you talking about like kids or like
all ages basically.
Okay.
So, you know, I don't know if
I know like young adult males at the gym can sometimes be a bit unruly. We're still not there, huh?
Do you ever wonder if there is a way to treat like borderline personality disorder?
So will this one actually be here? Jesus Christ, it's still going.
But I feel like that's a pretty obvious mod, just cut down the length of these. Yeah, so there was a ship here, but it got blown up because it took so fucking long for us to get here.
Is this... Are we doing something wrong?
That was
Like,
that was Watchtower, by the way. That was like...
Oh, okay. So that was supposed to be destroyed.
No. There's no way Watchtower has, like, content out for this yet. I mean, like, we got an alarm ringing that was like...
Oh.
In fact, Watchtower might not be able to support this because we were supposed to get jumped by a fleet of ships, but, like, they disappeared immediately, and I think it's because... I mean, like, obviously the official creation didn't get time to, like, adapt itself to the new system.
Yeah.
So, like, that's not Bethesda's fault. That's nobody's fault that's, like, not playing together correctly.
I don't know. If they were showing this off 6 months ago...
Yeah, they could have reached out to King Gath and been like...
Yeah. If they had enough time to be able to rip off, like, everything from his mod...
It's just like, you know, I think we have time to talk about, like, why we should have, like, voter ID. Right? I think the Iran conflict is pretty simple. Oh, okay, finally we're here. It is a derelict Shadid's fortune.
Shai Halud's fortune?
And we are locked in.
Good day, Captain.
Well, Sarah sounds like she's cool with you again. Too long, did not read.
Where's my loot?
What are you talking about? You already have the best armor in the game.
I'm trying, man. I really am. I don't want to go to this fucking anchor point because I don't want more narrative content. I feel like they showed us what the incursion is like. It wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Let's just like try to generate some POIs and see if there's anything new there.
Yeah, see if there's any new dungeons. I mean, because, like, they might consider what we just saw a dungeon.
Well, yeah.
In which case...
So I talk about that in the video. I'm like, how do you classify... If you're talking about, like, the quantity of dungeons in the game, how do you go about classifying, like...
Yeah,
actually,
like
the ships.
Yeah.
You know, where does that fit into? I'm going to load my high-level character and do this. Since we're not doing the content of the expansion, we might as well, like... Because it should still generate... Like, it's a worthless update if it doesn't generate the POIs. Because, like, literally all I want is more dungeons in the pool.
Dungeons, yes. Yeah. Like, give me the creation that is just dungeons. I'll pay for it, for God's sake.
Well, those exist, but they're like... Yeah, it's like $5 for 5 dungeons.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
And it's like... I don't know. I feel like... I've always wanted to do, like, a dungeon mod jam, but the problem is that, like, I would do that for a game that's cool. Like, I would do it for Morrowind. I wouldn't, like, let's expand the amount of content in Starfield for free, because I feel bad for the game that it has so little content.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's the conundrum that I've had with like my Starfield overhaul mod. It's just like, yeah, it'd be cool, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to put that effort into Starfield. I'm literally answering like that fundamental question that I proposed in my Starfield video, where it's like, who's going to make content for this game for free? Like, how can you just expect people to make mods for this game?
Especially if you can just steal from them.
Well, I think that's over now. I think they're done with the Starfield content.
It's like, look, this is a cool little area, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat that you can see like the shadow of the moon on the planet.
Yeah, like that's what's cool about Starfield, and then like you just don't, that like it doesn't focus on that.
Yeah.
There are probably people like, well, you see, that's the brilliant artistry of it, is that
it's subtle.
It's subtle. You have to explore to find it.
Yeah. And then you see a fucking surface like this where I can see the tiling of the rocks.
We'll see.
Where it was like generating.
If you thought that they were done with Starfield before, I don't know what to say. Like, obviously, during the Shattered Space era, like they were still making more Starfield content, because like, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I haven't played this character in a long time. I've got no clue why I have the weapons that I do. Okay. Ship stop. Abandoned Bionics Lab. That's an old dungeon. Supply train. Unexplored geologic feature. Power station. Unexplored biologic feature. Fracking station. Ship stop's the only one I don't recognize.
Yeah, I don't recognize that one.
This gun does extra damage to robots. Why? Because it makes the gameplay more interesting. I don't know why people complain about that stuff when, like... Imagine Starfield without the damage effects modifiers on it. It's just a more boring version of the game. Do you really want that? Also, this planet runs like shit. Okay, this is a new POI.
Okay.
I wish I was getting more than 20 frames a second, but...
Oh, listen, yeah. They released this patch, now we're gonna get 3 months of hot fixes.
You should have just installed DLSS 5.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, is that the...
He's asking why... Okay, but how do you make an immersive way to make a gun that's, like, does more damage the first bullet? If you have bullets that do more damage, why wouldn't you use them all the time? It's like, you could come up with an explanation, or you could just have the gamified system. Like, nobody really gives a shit except to criticize the game. And it's like, I don't know, I kind of get how some people complain that there is a level of like unnecessary snarkiness where it's like, because somebody earlier was like, is this actually a new mechanic if it works like this? And it's like, yes, the free lanes are a new mechanic, like objectively.
Yeah.
The words don't change meaning just because you want to be snarky against Starfield.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like, I don't know. there's so much valid stuff to target that
Yeah. It just cheapens arguments when you start like making arguments that aren't arguments. And it's like even that, it's like you don't have to diminish that it's a mechanic in general. Like you just say it's
it's
you know,
shit.
it's shit. It's
Because
it's buggy.
it is.
Yeah, it's buggy, it's lazy. Like those are much better arguments to make rather than being like this isn't even a mechanic. It's like,
oh yeah, we can
or at the very least, like if you're going to make that argument, back it up with like, you know, this is my definition of a mechanic and blah blah blah. Like, you know.
Wait, I don't have any quantum essence. Did they wipe my? I had to have had some before the update.
I wonder if like,
did the new system wipe mine?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, is it a new item? Like,
that's it. There are people who are like, I can't believe people are preying on the downfall of games, and it's like you can't. There have been people who've been wanting the games industry to crash for years, so it's like,
yeah.
Of course, there are people who are like celebrating that Marathon isn't doing well. It's like, yeah, it's a good thing that it's not doing well. Destiny 2. That is reason enough for you to not want Marathon to succeed.
Yeah, no, it is good seeing studios getting their comeuppance.
No, you're praying for the downfall of the hobby. You can't do that.
The hobby will be fine. Like, there's plenty of indie developers and stuff. Like, all it's gonna do is just open up more, like, attention for games that actually deserve to get attention. Because it's not like it's going to eliminate people's desire for the hobby. If the demand is there, people will be there to satisfy that demand. They're just gonna find more sustainable, economical ways to, you know, surface that demand. And, you know, people's expectations will naturally be adjusted as well. You know, people won't be expecting every game to be a $5 billion project. It's just like, yeah, those games just don't get made like that.
So this is like the thing is like,
what the fuck is this running animation?
It's because the run speed is so high, but like you can genuinely accomplish this through game mechanics. Like it's cool, but it kind of looks jank, and a lot of people won't experience it because
yeah.
Starfield tries its hardest to like get you to not play it. Yeah, look, there's the robot that's always on the fucking landing pad when you get here. Does someone have to be an economist to say that, like, it's okay to want bad games to fail?
Yes.
I just noticed the Doomslayer outfit. How do you not immediately gravitate to that?
Well, you know, it is Starfield. Your eyes do start to glaze over after a point.
I shouldn't have left the ship without the fucking buggy. I gotta run back.
I like the running animation. That is funny. See, that's funny jank.
And it would be, like, fine. Like, Fallout 3 has a horrible running animation for women. But it's like, you know, people don't base their entire lives around criticizing it. Also, what the fuck is going on with the map over there? Is that something to explore?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, there's like cool craters and stuff. Or not craters, but like, you know, I mean, these land masses would not happen on a moon, but
Formations, yeah.
you know, I'll let that slide. Because again, like, the goal isn't... I don't know. I think the kids call it agenda posting.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, it's where, like, your obsession with hating something overrides logic to the point that, like, it doesn't matter what's being said. All that matters is maintaining the agenda.
Ah, okay.
You know, like console war shit. Like, it doesn't matter what PlayStation is putting out, because I'm on Team Xbox. I have to.
Yeah, I have to hate.
I have to hate Death Stranding 2, which just came to PC. So now it's fine. Oh yeah, I should have driven around so I can show you that, like, yeah, the Buggy has different performance on different planets, and like, so it has variable gameplay. The problem is that, like, boom, instantly your momentum is just gone, and it's like, oh. Also, the frame rate's really bad. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, this save is corrupted in some way, because it's a
probably.
So
yeah.
This is a new POI, I think. I'm not as super familiar with, like, the kind of more civilian POIs.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I would have noticed this, because I would have been drawn to a name like Defunct Broadcast
Oh
Station.
yeah.
So, like, in the course of a stream, I will not be able to evaluate if, like, the POI unless we bust open the creation kit.
That'd be it's really complicated. Well, hang on. There might be a way to just look at what's in the update in terms of content.
That depends on if the update is, like, its own master file, isn't it? Like, if they just merged it into Starfield.
Nah, they don't do that anymore. All of the updates have been as their own master files.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, like, you could probably look at the changes, just see, like, what's new on the POI list, and then, like...
Yeah.
Come up with an estimate of how much new content there is.
Yep. I need to be way more caffeinated to do that.
This needs Hell Demons. You should see the fucking Hell Demons that are in what they added. I would show you if I could, like, easily. It's literally just generic Xenos.
Do you know, like, the name of the enemy specifically?
I do not, but I guarantee someone's.
You could probably just player.playsat.me.
Yeah, but it's part of, like, a creation, so it's probably got, like, a weird prefix you'd have to look into. But I mean, it's just literally just a generic Xeno.
Research data shows human health and productivity to be severely compromised by working.
The problem is, like, here's what makes Starfield repetitive too, is that this particular thing of, like, the robots are trying to stop people from working shows up in, like, at least 10 different POIs. And it's like, oh, you go near the area and the robots become hostile. This was already in the game. Yeah, so it's not back. There's not really been an I don't know if I've noticed it. There's not really been an uptick in people talking about Starfield because of the PlayStation launch. There is like an uptick in people shitting on it, but that's like kind of typical grifter cycle. I mean, we are encountering like a pretty consistent rate of new points of interest. It's just, I said it on Twitter. Do you think they added like 250 new dungeon POIs to the game? Oh, we lost him. It says his internet died. I think that means that the check cleared. So I'll show you guys, because like it can be interactive. If you've seen the video, you might be curious. Like, what was the kind of end-game ship design that I opted for? And it was, you have a box here. There's nothing in it but ammo. You can see there's thousands of rounds. Ammo has weight, so this actually weighs quite a bit. But there's no, as far as I'm aware, there's no max weight capacity in storage crates that you place down. So that just has all the ammo. And then this has more ammo, but I think this is specifically like, this is shit I don't use and this is shit I use. This has like all of the multi-star weapons that I wanted to keep. So like, you know, you got the super shotgun in here, even though it's actually kind of shit, but you can see from the dollar values that it's a big cache. And then I think this is spacesuits, and then like anything I don't want to keep, you just throw in to here, cargo hold, and eventually you sell it off. Are you showing us your Legos? Yeah, basically. And then this is the sleeping bag, of course, because, well, you don't need to sleep. I think sleep is how you remove like environmental damage. Like you hear that beeping alarm. If I didn't have environmental resistance, I would be taking radiation damage. But yeah, so I'm gonna rate Terran Armada I don't know. It's a better update than Shattered Space, but it's still not good. Like the one thing I can give it is that they didn't charge $30 for this. They only charged 10. And you might say, oh, well, you know, that's an extremely low bar. They should be, yeah, it is an extremely low bar. I don't blame you for thinking like that, because this shit is just not, it's not there. Internet died and he contacted you, curious? Well, yeah, your local internet can die, but you still have mobile data. Like, I don't think even making it free would have made a difference. No, if this was a free update, I would probably be a lot more positive, because they did prior free updates that were pretty substantive that I was positive towards, like, you know, the local map. This was part of a free update, and it was like, you might go, again, this is that snark brain that people get obsessed with it, where it's like, well, they should have had it in the game. Yeah, of course, but because it was part of a free update, among other things that were substantive, like, they added that, but they also added the gameplay options, which are cool. This is a very cool menu. I would like to see this in Elder Scrolls 6, because they added that in the same update, and nobody asked for that, but nobody also acknowledges it. But, yeah. Terran Armada, not good. Starfield is not, in fact, back. And that's really why, like, Todd Howard is getting on interviews and saying, like, yeah, it's not Starfield 2.0, because it's just not there. So Private Sessions is working on an Outer Worlds 2 video. I have contributed a part to that, and I'm looking forward to you seeing it because I think that we are back. Starfield will be good, you promised. No, I said that Starfield was in an infinite death loop of almost being good, but never quite getting there. It's always going to be on the edge, but like the funny part is that there's no rework. There's no crossing that finish line and getting there. It's just... Did he lose a bet? Well, it's more like... It's kind of funny because he's had a pretty similar experience with making an Outer Worlds 2 video as I had with making an Outer Worlds 1 video. He kind of just like got into the project, and then as he discovered stuff about like how they made it and how they marketed it, it just pissed him off, because it pisses me off too. And like he eventually was like, fuck it, I'm gonna roast these guys. And I've been pushing him to get it done. And so like I asked him like, hey, just send me what you have. So I listened to what he had, and I was like, this is good. If you sit down, re-record it, rework it a little bit, this could be great. He did. Now he's like interested in the project, and I've contributed a bit to it as well. And it's looking good. Did he steal lines from Never Knows Best yet? No. I am the plagiarist. I'll be back 1 second. Alright. Sorry, I was taking a piss and taking a second to think about... Does this merit kind of a video? I would say that, like, I don't think Terran Armada in itself merits a video, but I might take the framework that I started with the patron thing that I made, the 3-hour Patreon video over at patreon.com. But so I might take that and just talk about like, hey, here's the kind of updates they went through, here's what they added, and here's why it didn't work. Because that video was more so like mechanically focused in like, okay, in good faith, let's sit down with Starfield as a dungeon crawler and evaluate it. And it's like, well, it's still got all of these fundamental problems, like there's not a lot of POIs, the progression system is not particularly deep and not particularly compelling with the way it works. You have this extraneous outpost system that doesn't really integrate into anything that the game is working with. Speaking of, where is the resource compendium? How's Fallout coming along? I'm thinking I'm gonna have like a couple hours of that I can show to patrons at some point soon. Just to show that project is like still moving. Because there was a time period where nothing was really getting done with it. Chip optimization terminal. Right, this is the thing that lets you... God, this is so... So this is from Watchtower, it adds a fleet command terminal, and then this is the shitty, like, official Bethesda version. Same idea of, like, here's this shitty thing that you need to use X-Tech. Thanks, Bethesda. It could be in here. Where is the resource catalog? Because they added... It's like a compendium of like, here's all of the shit that you've scanned all over the system. Like, here's how you access it. Why is it so massive? Because Bethesda doesn't think about, like... They just don't think about it. 8x... Okay, so... Wait. Am I insane? Hang on. Okay, that's the bounty clearance thing. Where did I... Do I have it? Ship? Can I have multiple? 1 second. I'm noticing something, and it's weird. Right, this is the Watchtower. This is... Wait. What's going on? Something's not right here, because this is the Watchtower background. It's a new background that they added for... Because this is a Watchtower mechanic. The fleet thing, this is not part of... This is not part of Terran Armada. There's no fleet mechanic that they added. So that's the Watchtower background. Right? This W here. And then this is... Also, this is the same art, but this is the new thing because it uses X-Tech. Jesus, I feel like I'm going crazy because I'm the only person who fucking cares about this, but like my neurons are activating, I'm noticing stuff, and now I'm just curious, but nobody else would care to call this out, so I have to go like above and beyond to figure out what's going on here. Does Watchtower just take up the background on computers now? But I've seen other computer terminals that don't have that as the background, that they have the normal backgrounds. Again, there's that, like, desire to be snarky. So they added pointless upgrades for your ship. You mean in the RPG? The RPG with the progression system that adds upgrades to your ship added a progression system to upgrade your ship. Maybe the Watchtower machine has AoE? What are you fucking talking about? I feel like I shouldn't even entertain that because that's not how it works. Is it possible the background was just an unused one from the base game both terminals are using? Would the game fundamentally crash if I turn off Watchtower? Are the upgrades noticeable and the gameplay they extend to good? I don't know, is it is it an unnecessary, is it pointless if it's not a noticeable upgrade? Because that's all like all upgrades in Starfield are like, you do 10% more damage. So it's like, having a new progression system that is the same thing doesn't really seem offensive. It seems like you're hating it just to hate it. But hate the parts that actually suck. Okay, so we need to go to the menu. Yeah, of course you have to go to the creations to get the fucking... to get the Trackers Alliance bounty series, the full mission list. Yeah, but you're not being sparred with generally. It's a thing that I've noticed for a long time with Starfield, that there are certain people who want to be snarky for the sake of being snarky, and I think it fundamentally undermines their position. If you want to get it across that Starfield is bad and that Bethesda, you shouldn't pre-order Tez 6, you probably shouldn't buy it until it comes out. Well, I guess that is what pre-ordering is. But you know, you should watch a review before it comes out from somebody that isn't a paid shill and see like if there was meaningful improvements to the system or what. But the point is that there are people who are just sabotaging themselves by seeking to put down Starfield in whatever petty way is possible, when what is like substantive critique is so substantive that like there's no shortage of shit to critique, is my point. So I disabled Watchtower and it's still using this art. So I have to assume, well, there's the fleet command terminal. Maybe it didn't disable it. I mean, it's off on this list. It said you needed to restart. Figures. IGN would not lie, but IGN didn't lie. IGN gave the game a 7, which we all know means that it's really a 4. And IGN recently put out an article that was like, yeah, there's no Starfield 2.0 that's going to make this a good game. So it's like, I don't know, when it comes to this particular situation, I think IGN is on the level. I think it's like, it's Kotaku that's like trying to go out of their way to defend the game. 0.1% of players have lost luxury, which is the achievement to do the Starliner ship, which is not surprising, because I think only like 20,000 people have come back on Steam to play Starfield, which was more than Shattered Space. But it's entirely possible that it's like a cumulative effect where it's like, you know, hearing about Shattered Space might not have encouraged you to play the game, but now that you're hearing about like the free lanes and the incursions, maybe that's what's gonna get you. Okay, that is a QR code. That's... No more I don't want to scan a QR code to access the menu. How is Kotaku still around? Generative AI. This uses a different creations load order. You have to use the load order from the save or your current load order. The current load order. We've had... Okay, so there's 3 warnings that the game could break. So, like, it is possible that Watchtower was using an asset that was already in the files, but I think that's, like, kind of unlikely. Given that I don't remember having seen it. I don't know, it's interesting. There's probably... You could probably make a fucking stink about Bethesda doing plagiarism. Which is ironic, because, like, people are so eager to take, like, drive-by shots at Starfield, but then when it's like, hey, it's entirely possible that Bethesda plagiarized this mod, there are people like, what? No, there's no way that's true. Hello? See? Now it's got a different... So it does have different art. That's weird, though. Creation Kit end user license agreement probably lets Bethesda rip off whatever they want to. Yeah, probably. But here's the thing. Does that make it okay? Like, why is there this mentality that, like, and I'm not accusing you of this, you might think it's not okay, in which case, you know, you're right. But is this mentality that's like, oh, well, the law says it's okay. And it's like, yeah, but that doesn't make it right. So the creation is changing a pre-existing background. Weird. Yeah, but okay, so like, so here's the complicated thing, and I'm gonna reference a specific example. So for, I think it was New Vegas, there was this mod about running settlements, and you could recruit people and, you know, build up a location and what have you. And it's like, man, that sure sounds really similar to what Fallout 4 would do. And it's like, okay, just because someone with New Vegas made a settlement system doesn't mean that Bethesda, if they ever make a settlement system in their games, is now particularly stealing ideas from that. They could have like verboten stolen specific things from that mod, in which case that would be pretty consistent with what I'm complaining about here. But like, that's the basic idea. Just because thermal expansion added copper ingots to Minecraft doesn't mean that, like, Mojang was stealing from thermal expansion when they added the copper age to the game, right? But at the same time, you have to evaluate it holistically and say, okay, it's not just that, like, it's similar. It's that it's extremely similar. It's that, I don't know, it's just like extremely similar but worse. And I don't know. To me, it would feel shitty to be the guy, to be King Gath and to have made Watchtower and then to just have, like, not really get a ton of recognition for it because, you know, it's a Starfield mod, so of course you don't get a ton of recognition for it. And not only that, but then to have Bethesda just come in and be like, yeah, by the way, our expansion is going to rip you off. Like, I don't know. It's one thing to borrow a mechanical system that makes sense as a logical extension of where are we going to go with our formula. And it's another thing to go, yeah, we're just going to wholesale lift the body of the content that you made with the, like, with the way that the DLC progresses. And I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? Easy fix, don't make mods for these bottom feeders. Yeah, and I mean, like, that's transparently what's happened, which kind of makes it more fucked up. It's like, I don't know, you got the same problem with Warcraft, where, you know, Dota popped up on Warcraft 3, and so, like, Blizzard eventually came around and it was like, okay, we're going to make an end-user license agreement where if you mod our games, we own the ideas, so that it can never happen again where an outside company can capitalize something that was made through modding our games. And what seems to have happened is that pretty much just seemed to have killed modding for that game. I don't know if it's still as big as it was, but it was big before that happened, right? And it's kind of the same thing with Starfield. It's like, if you are signing over the rights to your creative ideas, I don't know, why would you be willing to publish your mods on the Creations platform, especially when you can publish them elsewhere? And so, like, what's the benefit? That you can monetize it? So, you know, I can make a couple good boy bucks while Bethesda wholesale steals my ideas and doesn't even have, like, the decency to hire me. I don't know, maybe they did hire King Gath, but... Uh-oh. Did I break the game? Watchtower is enabled, but I don't... It might have saved... Yeah, it probably saved where it didn't exit save. So it's like Watchtower was completely restarted as a DLC, whereas like I want to load it back to where it has my progress. Yeah, I don't really fucking care, but... Because I doubt I'm going to keep playing this. I might play it for content just to see where Terran Armada goes as an experience, but I would not hold out hope. After Oblivion Deluxe content, I assume you mean Re-Oblivion, and the Anniversary Skyrim content, I have no faith that the Creation Club will ever be good. Well, that's the complicated thing, is that, like, I don't think Bethesda Bethesda was subsidizing it with Skyrim, and they didn't really make a ton of good stuff. With Starfield, you have more of a... There's a little bit more of a community buy-in in terms of modding, but Starfield is just such like an infinitesimally small community as it is. Like, Starfield is the first time that I've been looking for information on a game and like been linked to Facebook posts because of how just not mainstream it is. There's a bit of buy-in here, you know, you got this mod, it's got 66 likes, $6. There's a total gameplay overhaul here. It extends the gameplay hundreds of levels beyond where Starfield stops scaling. I guess in case you built a fuel rod thing to get to like level 700. Who buys these? That's what's crazy. There's people who are like, yeah, of course I buy mods. And it's like, I don't know. That feels like it's a Bethesda employee who's like astroturfing a degree of normalization for this stuff. Like, I bought a little bit of it just to see, like, just to make fun of it. Like, we got the... Hang on, where is it? We got the stupid Jeep. The 1969 Indiana Brumby. Don't some people have addictions to buying stuff? That is a very funny thing to say. You only buy mods because you're like, because of a shopping addiction. But yeah, I'm on the fence. I don't know if this merits coverage. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just left feeling hollow. I guess I don't have private sessions to be a yes man for me, and now I'm lost and spiraling. But yeah, I did see that people were signing up for the Patreon, so thank you. Again, 3.5 hours more Starfield critique. The only thing is that on the one hand, it's dated because it's specific to the version before what they released today, but on the other hand, like, it's really not that dated because a lot of what they added is just like you can staple on. I said there's like low 50s dungeon POIs, and I don't know, maybe it seems higher now, but I don't know how much higher. Would the point change substantively if the number was low 80s? Because the point was that it's lower than the other Bethesda games, and that's weird. And so, like, I don't know. I'll wait and see. I'd be very curious if someone dug in and like figured out like, oh yeah, there's 100 new POIs, and it's like, oh, I got to think about it. What would be a good number? Like, obviously, I don't know, 250. I think would be like that would get you back up to like Skyrim levels. Yeah, but dated does apply because, like, I don't know. I never complained that I was like, oh man, it sucks that you can't fly between planets, because I don't really think that that was like a substantive critique. I don't know. That was low on my list of priorities, so like it doesn't date it that way. But I feel like that it is. I was making a Starfield video to cover Shattered Space, and now, like, I don't know, part of me didn't think that they were going to do this. I know they hinted at it before I released the video, but like I was pretty far along with salvaging that project. What happened was I had written it back in like August, and then like around January I like picked up all those project files and was like, I could slap this together and release it for the patrons. But yeah. Beyond the Fallout project, we're gonna be doing. I'm trying to do something with Andy again, somewhat soon. So look forward to that. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.